Okay, hey guys. So this is Mythonian, and Casey's Crag is here too.
Hi.
Say hi. Hi. Okay, so this is a restart of the beginning of the recording of what you're going to be seeing later. The session that was played on Friday a few days ago,
The
uh,
23rd.
23rd. The first hour and a half or so of the session was unfortunately lost due to a crash. Yay, technology! Woo. And so we're just going to quickly go through some of the things that happened at the beginning, and then the rest of the game will go on. So this is a customized tabletop role-playing game, which basically means it's like Dungeons and Dragons, but completely custom made. Some of the similarities are to D&D, if you're familiar with that, would be it uses a D20, a 20-sided dice for most things. You have an action, bonus action, and reaction in combat, and basically you just try to kill everything you see. This is a little bit different though because it doesn't use, for one thing, a square grid on maps. It uses a hex grid. In addition, it is not a class-based system, which radically changes how players have to make their characters. There are a lot of individual skills instead of things being split up into like feats and traits, both racial and class traits, and then other things you unlock as that you level up in D&D. All of those are thrown together as a list of skills, which you only unlock through leveling up and getting your stats raised over time. So anybody can unlock pretty much anything as long as they have the right stats and they've been working towards it for a few levels. So it allows wider customization, but does put more emphasis on characters being able to plan out the progression a few levels ahead instead of being locked into it in a class-based system. So this custom-built system was entirely designed for the story that I'm going to be telling in all of these sessions. As I said earlier, I'm Mythonian. I'm going to be the game master. Casey's Crag here is one of the players, playing as Erg.
Erg. Hungry.
One of the nice characters here. Nice in quotation mark. And so all these guys are grouping up together, and they're trying to survive in a region or a continent called Aynor, which about 350 years ago was completely destroyed by a massive plague that killed basically everybody. There was a very small group of people who were luckily immune to the disease, and that comes into the story later. But most people died, and the disease kind of stayed around for a while, and anyone who came back to the continent for quite a period of time ended up just dying or running away before they died. But so it took about 300 years before people really could establish permanent settlements on the continent again. And over the last 50 years, that has grown up, and people have started to explore and establish cities and really try to retake the continent. These people that are seeking here could be adventurers, treasure seekers, people just wanting to get cheap land to farm on if they were maybe a outcast or criminals running away from the law, things like that. There's a huge mishmash of all types of people, traders trying to capitalize on all these new opportunities and everything like this. All of this put together has made this continent very interesting for the players to discover.
The new frontier.
It is definitely a frontier. It is not an average frontier, though. But so they're not the only ones interested in this continent, though. All of these people that are showing up are just some of the entities that are interested here. In addition, there is a whole separate thing called the heavens in this system, which is a actual mechanical influence, and there are a bunch of angels in the heavens, obviously, but these are not the generic angels. They are not good. They don't always have feathery wings. They might not have anything like that at all. These are effectively just a level of entity that is immortal and can affect the world around itself and things of that nature.
Above the mortal plane.
That can range from demons. They can be monstrous in appearance, monstrous in behavior. They can be angelic and pristine and all that bullshit. Or they can be devils wanting to corrupt everything around them. So they just fall under the collective term angel. So doesn't mean good, it just means powerful. Then above them are the gods who basically rule the heavens. There's a whole bunch of them. They have factions, things like that. Not getting into the details right now. The characters will figure that out eventually. But all of these characters have an angel of their own. It's not like the characters own the angel, or it's not like the character is the angel, but the characters serve an angel. So these players, there are, in the first session, 5. A couple more are going to come in over the next few sessions. But everyone starts with an angel that they decide the angel's divine creed, which is the foundation of their personality and how they view the outside world. This is similar to alignment in D&D. These angels have been tasked with a mission by a higher-ranking angel called the Princedom Ramiel. He has decided that, he was tasked by his superiors to find other angels that could be sent in, use mortals to investigate Aynor and figure out the true cause of the plague, because it has been suspected that another god or angels in a rival faction within the heavens was the cause of the plague, and they want to discover what they're after, stop whatever they're doing so they can't get benefits from it, take those benefits for themselves, or otherwise use it against them in some other fashion. So Ramiel found these miscellaneous angels that are played by the players, tasked them with this mission. These angels went out into the world and found these characters, a mishmash of people who they could convince to go to Aynor and risk their lives to do their bidding. They did find these guys. These guys eventually showed up in Aynor, and that's where the session started. But unfortunately, we lost some footage, so I'm just going to quickly run down these guys here. So we have Silco, a player who was doing the character Trayson, coming from another continent called Meridia, and he showed up. He was actually the last one to show up, so I'll come to him later. But Shane was the first one to show up. He stayed here, did a little thing, investigated some shops, didn't do much, eventually stayed out of town, used some of his money, and basically waited for other people to show up, wasting his chance to get valuable information at the start of the session. Then we had, I think it was JoJo and Bryn at the same time who showed up. They both walked in. One, Bryn, a very scrawny kid coming from the Mages Guild.
Show them the tavern?
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, that's fine. We're in the city called Mythonian.
Yeah, the city's called Mythonian. You're looking at the world map, right? You can show them where that is.
Yes.
If you want to, you can clip in. Well.
Oh, that's true. Wait, no, I can't. Not really.
Background images. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just quickly trying to run through this, and then they can get to the actual stuff.
I lost the footage from that, so I can't really clip it that easily. I can clip the tavern with the outside showing, but. No.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. They can see that. But Bryn, a scrawny guy from the Mages Guild, shows up alongside a huge dude, like 6 foot. He's 6'4"?
6'7".
No, not you. You didn't show up yet.
Oh, damn.
This is JoJo.
Yeah.
Bryn, a scrawny Mages Guild kid, and JoJo, a gigantic, muscular, punching guy. Who's styled after the JoJo anime character.
Jonathan
But, yeah. And so they show up at the same time. It's a little bit of an awkward situation because it's obviously going to be that with people who have never seen each other before, who were randomly tasked by angels to meet up and do some collective effort. So the meeting was a bit awkward. Things go on. Eventually, was it you or Trayson that showed up first?
No, I showed up last.
Oh, okay. I had that backwards in my head then. So Trayson shows up. He's a guy from Meridia. He's like very militaristic nature. He's very pragmatic individual. And then Urg, the giant brute, shows up. Very, very simple character. Simple in the mind. And proceeds to attempt to subtly bully everybody around him into giving him free things. Which he does get. He does get free things.
Yes, Jonathan Joestar is very, very, very kind and generous, and he brings everybody drinks.
Yeah. Okay, so after this meeting goes on for a few minutes, they hear a ruckus outside, people shouting. They go out to investigate. It's a crowd of people in front of a major building in the center of the plaza, which ended up being the local headquarters of the Krynoran Traders Guild, commonly abbreviated as the KTG. The Krynoran traders had come into the town, and the townspeople were trying to protest them and get them to go away, claiming that they had stolen businesses and forced them out of business and basically upset the economy of everybody who lived there. The Krynoran traders had some guards come out, try to shoo the people away. That didn't work. The people started throwing rocks. The guards blew a whistle before running back inside, after which the party started getting closer to the crowd. Urg tried to take the opportunity to bully one of the farmers, which was awkward, but that didn't happen for very long before a huge swarm of mercenaries showed up to protect the Krynoran Traders Guild. Krynoran Traders Group, sorry. These mercenaries basically surrounded everybody who was rioting in front of the headquarters and was ordering them to drop their weapons and get on the ground. The people weren't having it. They decided that to fuck with that, let's just fucking attack them. Which is a kind of unusual situation to have peasants attacking fully armed mercenaries. But the players are still discovering why. After that happened, the party was like, we're not getting involved in this, let's back away. But unfortunately, Jojo was right on the steps of the Krynoran Traders Group. And as the mercenaries swarmed out, coming from the nearby streets and out of the building itself, him being on the front steps put him directly in their way, and they weren't too kind about it. And he ended up taking a few blows before trying to flee away, and that's sort of where we go to the footage that did not get ruined. So, I think that's about it, so roll footage.
Not much happened. Conversations, and then a bunch of guards came out.
Yeah.
Not much was missed if you start over.
I've already started the next recording, I'm just saying.
Yep. The only action missed is basically JoJo grappling. Only player action.
Myth could easily just take like 2 minutes and be like, here's what you guys missed because the program crashed. You're all caught up.
Myth, give us your monologue. Go ahead.
Excellent monologue.
I mean, Silko's not here to take his turn, so you might as well.
He's doing the writer's turn. Let him do the writer's turn.
Fair enough.
Our heroes met in a tavern, confronted each other. There was awkwardness, much, and Urg tried to pick fights with people. And then there was noise heard outside. They approach the crowd.
And then Urg ran away from the fight.
Yes.
Oh.
Exactly.
Everybody else is cowardly and not participating in the fight.
Of course not.
Meanwhile, JoJo is in the worst spot of all.
I mean, fuck that crowd. Screw those guys.
Survive? Find out.
Looks like
In the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Whatever our campaign is called. Insert non-copyrighted music here.
Meanwhile,
Silko!
Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom.
Okay, I'm just going to assume he doesn't do anything. But, so at this point...
Actually,
To be continued.
What?
I was making a joke from Fiery.
Oh, okay. So at this point, and I would have given Silco an attempt to make a perception check, but there are more people coming into the plaza from the south.
Neat. Does he know that, or do we know that?
Everybody can see them at this point.
Oh, okay. So there are.
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea to be helping those civilians at this point.
I'm not.
Well, these guys
I'm not. Yeah.
actually
Oh,
opened
did you-
fire on the guards.
Oh, are we in a gang war?
Yeah, I think we are.
Gang, gang.
Would be in a D&D recreation of a gang. The first gang.
Wait, how'd these guys even get here? What? How did they even know this was happening? Did they just see the crowd forming and they're like, hey, there's a crowd forming. Oh, signal whistle. Oh, God, let's
Yeah,
go.
they might have heard the signal whistle and were probably like, yo,
Maybe
this is
stick
our time to
around till
destroy.
after the battle and ask them.
Hey, if anyone,
There's a nice tavern over there.
if anyone lives that
Don't give
long,
a shit about that.
How about we just wait
There's
till
a nice
both sides
tavern over
each
there.
other and then loot everybody?
this will take a while. Gonna take a sip
Okay,
of
let me
my
have
tea.
one of them roll for initiative.
Is anyone else drinking beer?
I am.
I'm drinking Jägermeister.
I am drinking Henry's Hard Soda. It's great flavor.
Hopsecutioner IPA.
Okay, Shane, you're up. You saw this. These rioters were riding in front, and then these guards swarmed around them. They they attacked the guards, and the guards retaliated. And now this other group of people are coming here, and they're attacking the guards as well. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna look at the guy with the crossbow staring at me. I'm just gonna look over my shoulder.
So if you're actually paying attention to him, he would be telling you to get on the ground and drop your weapon.
Well, I'm gonna counter that and be like, "Hey, your buddies are getting attacked over there. You should probably help them."
Sorry about that.
No problem. You just lost your turn. Nothing big.
Do I?
Has
do I-
anything major happened, or just everyone's just getting around?
Well, another group arrived from the south, and they're attacking the guards or the mercenaries.
Freedom fighters.
Yeah.
So, do I need to make some kind of check, or
Well, do you have the persuasion skill?
do I?
Just our luck to arrive the day that's.
Well, remember you heard the other people around the area talking that they're doing this again.
I mean, I guess I don't have the persuasion skill. I have bluff.
Do you bluff him? Do you try to scare him not to
No, I don't
attack
have
you?
Bluff. Never mind, I don't have bluff. But I did. I have nothing useful in this situation except intimidation.
Okay.
The
Well,
result I'm looking for.
your
Unless
character
you
is
think it will.
apparently good at intimidating people. Do you
Oh,
choose
right.
to intimidate him, or do you just want to do you just raise your hands and be like, "Don't shoot"?
Oh,
I'm innocent. I haven't done anything.
Yeah, let's intimidate this guy.
Okay. Roll. Do intimidate.
Stare into
Behind
the
my
whites
so.
of his
Hold on,
eyes.
let me put my stamina down by 1 real quick.
Before you
Then
forget,
what do I
good
do? What is
idea.
it?
What was your question?
Where is it?
It's going to be under actions, and then you can choose intimidate.
Yes, it is.
Okay, he's gonna make a mind save. 12, is that higher than your might DC? Yeah, that is equal, so he resists.
No!
No!
Dang it!
So do you do anything else? You still have a bonus action and movement.
Well, I do want to clarify that his buddies are being attacked over there. Meanwhile, I'm doing nothing.
Well, you just attempted to intimidate him, so apparently you're doing more than nothing.
I'm not attacking him. My weapon isn't out yet. Now I'm gonna.
So what did you do to try to intimidate him? Apparently it wasn't as intimidating as you wanted it to be, but...
No, clearly not.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not gonna get down on the ground and relinquish my weapon.
So what did you do to try to intimidate them?
I have no idea, man.
Okay, did you just yell at him?
Yeah, or like I try to look tougher than I actually am, kind of like try to look like, hey, you don't want to fight this. How about you fight those guys? Because they're attacking your friends. Kind of intimidation.
You probably should have said that
Okay.
to intimidate them.
But I mean, it didn't work, so.
Okay.
Also, isn't
So
this
do you just stand there or do you move?
So
I just
Do you
stand
do
there.
anything? Okay.
Just gonna keep. Makes the first move. He's gonna learn real quick. It's a bad idea. But until then, just stand here.
Okay. So guys,
I'm
on the right.
playing my character.
mhm.
Apparently takes the initiative.
Oh, let me double check something. No, that's a miss. Okay. We almost had the first death.
Player death or like
No, NPC death. The
peasant
first
death?
peasant
Oh,
almost
okay,
died.
okay. I was like, what's
JoJo's
happening to
still
JoJo? Yeah, I'm like, what's happening to JoJo?
Lost 5 damage and took 4 back.
Although to be
Yeah,
fair,
but I was
at
also
some-
over my temporary.
At
Oh,
some
that's
point,
also
we
true.
might need to help JoJo because he's not in the best position. And if this crossbow guy gets in my face,
It might
Okay.
also be worthwhile to potentially attack the militia.
So you.
I say attack whichever side is losing.
I'm gonna wait till these guys take
True
more
opportunist.
damage.
You grappled this guy, but from the perspective of the guard or the mercenary, he's just viewing you as trying to get him away from being killed because he took so much damage. So
That's
they're
right.
still hostile to you.
Okay.
He's going to swing at you.
Just swing at me and not
12.
the guy who gets advantage.
Yeah, he's going
That's
after you.
not crazy.
He views you as a bit more of a threat right now. I assume a 12 misses.
Poor
Yes.
JoJo. He does miss though. Woo! Go JoJo.
JoJo!
Okay, and this guy does hit and actually kills the guy that you were grappling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first death, yay!
This is no way to settle your differences.
The militia now do their turn. Fire some arrows. And that was a miss, okay.
I'm just
And
waiting to
then
see how many more people come out of here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like another 2,000 people to show up, like the entire.
Yeah, I wanna see how far Myth pushes roll 20.
Okay, so these guys are swarming up behind the
Oh, what a
guards,
nice
mercenaries.
flanking maneuver.
And these guys here are finally turning around and meeting them. Guy with the crossbow turns around and shoots. And then this guy swings.
Surprised
These
these
are-
two haven't moved yet.
Well,
Been there
it's
for a
not their
while.
turn yet. I mean, they did move as soon as this crossbow guy was looking at you.
Fair enough. Yeah, I got you. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, Jojo, you just got almost hit by a battle axe.
Yep.
How do you react?
I'm pretty upset at this point with the militia, but I also realize I'm in a really bad spot.
Yeah, if you can dash and disengage.
I can, but that's not what I would do.
Fair enough, fair enough.
JoJo is a hero.
Hey,
Bonus action, grapple this fucking friend.
Okay.
He's grabbing everyone left and right.
Yep.
Maybe he'll be
Grapple
the next to die. Maybe he'll be the like every person you grab, they are the next to die.
The grip of death.
He rolls a 15. Is that? I think that escapes it.
I think. I'm not entirely sure how it works.
It's your vitality save DC that you. So which is 12. So yeah.
Grip of death,
Yeah.
it's divine intervention.
Wow, that's really low.
We are level 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So he resists that. Do you do it? You still have an action and movement and all that.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Main-handed dig.
Oh wow,
It's not nat 20, but it's still 20.
that's still pretty
Yeah,
good though.
yeah,
You get a
you
plus
definitely hit him. Hit him square on the jaw.
6. Dude, plus 6 is nice.
Yep. I
Okay.
punch things really well.
That's
Anything else?
heavy hit.
Man, he punched so hard.
That's all my actions. Oh, I guess I could move.
Yeah, you can move.
15, 20, 25. That's my turn. That's all my movement.
Okay, well, as you back away, he takes an attack of opportunity
That's fine.
and misses.
Lol.
Okay. Bren, you see this other group coming up from the south, and then Jojo just punched the guy in the face and backed away.
Well, last I checked, I didn't actually know where JoJo was.
Yeah, okay. You probably might have just seen him now. He just ran away, or he's running towards the fountain.
We saw some random guy punch a guy, and then he ran away.
He looks slightly familiar, but I don't know. We haven't seen him very
I see
for
the
very long.
militia coming up from here. I see Erg just flat out running that way. JoJo looks like he's running back towards us. Do I see Shane? I probably do, right? Okay. So Shane seems to be not in immediate combat, so I'm just going to kind of move up towards Tracing here and do nothing. just kind of wait here with him.
Just whisper in his ear, hey, you know what's going on? Nah, I don't have any idea.
Hey, Tracing. Yeah, he's just going to wait. Wait it out.
Okay.
He's not getting involved in like this big three-way fight from his perspective.
Okay. Guys in the top right.
How are you playing? How are you playing Battlegrounds and doing this at the same time?
Who is?
Fiery.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Battlegrounds.
It's telling me that you're playing Battlegrounds for one day.
Oh,
Discord, you drunk?
I'll be right back.
oh, Discord saying it. I'm like,
Ooh, that's a crit.
I'm that good.
Yeah. Okay, Erg. What do you do?
This is actually harder. Erg has to make decisions. It's hard, man. Decisions are hard. Well, now that he realizes that no one's after him, I mean, I guess he's gonna go to these ladies over here. Are they still there?
They are they would be walking away. They would not be running or anything, but they would be walking. Or they would sort of be glancing back and be like, oh my god, it's happening. And then
Small
they would,
lady.
slowly leave.
Small
What was that?
lady. I require food and things. Please
If they see
provide
you
them.
approaching them, they would definitely be getting out. They would not just sit there as you approach them.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well. I can't really move that far now, so...
Okay.
Or come here.
Come here.
Come here. Alright, I'm back.
He'll move over here. I mean, he doesn't really have anywhere else to go.
Okay. So Jojo, you're being attacked by these two guys.
Rip City.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, look at that crit. Oh. Low damage though.
Yeah.
Would've been worse.
I miss. I noticed on my character sheet, I don't see any range for most of my spells.
So if you look down where it says your magical abilities,
Mm-hmm.
where you'll have a range there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Jojo, I might have just messed up your hit points, so double check that that's correct, but yeah. Okay, Shane, this crossbow guy that's been staring at you is, and you attempted to intimidate, is no longer having your shit. So he's like actually raised his crossbow and is ready to fire and is yelling at you one more time. Final warning, get on the ground.
Who, me?
Yes, and he's going to ready an action.
Oh, well, in that case.
Okay, these guys in the top left.
Hmm.
Oh, I had to do -6, not 96.
96!
Okay, that's a miss. Jason.
I say to Erg and Bren.
Hmm.
We need to get these two out of there.
Are you talking about Shane and JoJo? I mean,
Yeah.
Erg doesn't know who those people are. Well, except JoJo. He did shake his hand. He remembers JoJo.
So I'm hoping you have fond memories of JoJo.
Fond memories of JoJo.
You're both at the table, right? So.
Well,
Yeah.
whoever Shane was, he was too small and insignificant for Erg to ever notice.
I mean, he was the one that brought the beer, wasn't he?
No, it was JoJo. That was JoJo.
JoJo did everything.
JoJo's the hero. The only
That is
one.
true.
It's true.
Sorry, they're both red, so I don't know.
I shout to Erg, go get JoJo, and I use, let's see. I'm going to use, what's my movement speed here? 25? Yeah, 25. How far away is that? 30. Fuck.
Of course.
You do have dash that you can use as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm going to use dash as a bonus action to get right on top of this dude.
Jump on his face.
And I am going to shield bash.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Just so you know, though, you dash as a bonus action, and then your shield basher is considered a bonus action. That's fine. You can use your action to do a bonus action, but it means you don't have your action anymore.
That's what I thought.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking, that my shield bash would be my primary action.
Okay.
And then,
I mean, you could have just charged him, but whatever.
oh yeah, why don't I actually know I charge? Fuck, I haven't actually done the shield bash yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of forgot I had charge. Or just
Okay,
charge
so-
is still 2 stamina, so I've already accounted for that already.
Yeah.
So let's see. And I remember, did you actually set charge up? Because last time,
No. I may. Well, it's in there, but it doesn't do the rolls because the way they have macros is bad in roll 20.
so am I doing
Can't do
scimitar
nothing.
attack or charge?
You can do just scimitar attack, and we'll just add 5 to each, the damage and accuracy.
Oh,
Crit fail. 9 would have been a miss anyways, but so you're off balance. And yeah, so well, no, actually, this guy would not see you coming, so you have advantage.
so I get 18.
18 plus 5, but yeah, so you do 12 damage to him.
That's different, yeah.
Okay, so you just swung up and slammed this guy in the back of the shoulder or something with your scimitar. Do you do anything else? Like, do you yell at Shane?
Yeah, I say Shane, run.
Okay. Rider's turn. Time for the roll spam. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Do all bludgeons do stamina damage?
Yes.
That's nasty.
Yeah, they you don't want to face somebody with a bludgeon and not kill them pretty quickly. Okay, that guy hits. That guy misses. No, it's not. That guy critically fails. That guy misses. Or hits, I mean. That guy crits. For minimum extra damage. That guy hits.
By the way, this militia seems small for a militia.
Yeah, but look at what they're wearing and what armaments they have. They're most likely very much higher level than these
But there's like less than people than the guards. With the new
Well, there could be more somewhere else. You never know. This is one of the bigger cities.
Okay, Shane. Trayson just hit the guy that was about to shoot you with a crossbow.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, nope. I can only move 20.
Okay.
I mean, do you want help fighting this guy, or?
That's up to you. I can't.
Oh, well, where was I? Right here.
Yeah.
Let's see. 5, 20. I'm gonna pull my sword out.
Definitely pull your sword out. I mean, I said run. So what do you think I want you to do if I just tell you to run?
Well, I mean, in that
Help,
case,
of course.
yeah. See, like you could mean like assist so we can get away because JoJo's fighting 2 people. Deal with this guy on your own, and I'd feel bad about that. But I'm further away from them now than when I was. So if I do help you, not much.
Again,
I mean,
I'm not going to give you hints of what to do. I'm just saying I said run. That's what I told you to do.
Do what you want to do, Shane. Want to attack or do you want to run?
Well, I can only move 20 feet. I move 20 feet. I'm gonna pull my
Do you
sword
not
out.
have dash?
No, I don't.
Sucks for you.
Yes, it does.
Sitting.
Sword out. So I ran in the direction away from the guards, but now I have my sword out, and we're all just gonna have to live with that.
You have drawn your weapon. But
So do you attack?
I mean,
Decide either end your turn.
you know what? Alright. I don't think. Yeah, let me attack this guy. I'm not gonna think.
Okay. Wayne.
That's not who I am. Look at my character all you want. It's just reaction I gotta do. Actions. 2-handed attack.
That hits.
Sweet.
Okay. Guy's on the right. That kills that guy.
How much movement does a bonus action dash give me?
10 feet, 10 extra feet.
Does everyone know dash?
No.
Is that me? Oh,
I don't know, maybe.
let's
JoJo
check.
knows dash. You do
Looking for
not.
Bren.
I don't think I do, but I was just.
Brenda's not.
Brenda's not. Okay, so the 2 shortest people,
Yeah, the 2 smallest people who are most likely to run away don't have dash.
and who are most
Seems
likely
good.
not. We're not going to be able to cover as much distance. Well, actually,
See,
Bren can go 5 more.
Silko, you're thinking about it the wrong way. The big, tough people who are more likely to run straight into combat need the movement to get there, so.
Nah, because usually the fighting comes to them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, all of you have a speed of 25 except for me. I have a speed of 20.
No agility, bro.
But boy, am I mighty. My might are the same. Actually,
A lot of us are all 4 might, actually.
I'm 3 might.
That's a crit.
I'm 4 might and 4 vitality.
3 might, 3 agility, 4 vitality, and 1 mind.
My agileness is 1.
I have 0 mind.
I've got 2 surprisingly. Reactionary, I don't think. So I did run away from
I took a lot of passives on purpose.
Oh yeah, no, same. Out of like.
Okay.
Well,
Jojo, you can go and do your turn while I'm figuring this out.
Okay. I'm gonna punch the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Fucking takes that 9 damage. And then I'm gonna offhand attack him.
Okay.
I don't know if a 15 hits.
Let me double check. Yes, just barely.
So these guys have 14 armor. All
Well,
are medium armor.
That guy takes total 13 damage.
Fuck that dude.
Oh, that sounds cool. Man, these militia are kicking us.
Moving's just gonna give
He had a roll of
multiple times.
26.
Jesus.
Yeah, he got a +6.
He is mighty as fuck.
He did. It's a good thing that his original damage was one of them was a 1. Not that does much, but
I
still.
mean, he would have killed that militia.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, pickle we have ourselves in.
We should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, rip this guy to the south, who's surrounded by militia guys.
Not doing great.
For more militia guys, they're like pouring from the north.
Yeah, we should definitely take advantage of the new opportunity and get the fuck out of here.
Well, we need to save JoJo.
Yeah, we do need to save him.
That's why I shouted to Erg.
Yeah.
And Brent, it is your turn now.
Let me look at JoJo.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't even know if Erg can get there, so...
Probably not in one turn.
This is that one militia guy.
Erg could dash, theoretically.
Okay.
Are you suggesting that's going to be Erg?
No, that's the one militia guy. Or the one guy getting beat up by all the militia.
I need to watch the clip. I already know. I've seen that movie so many times.
That make it from his kids.
Hearing you shout for Erg to go to rescue JoJo, since they're the 2 biggest dudes of the party, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna be all right and kind of follow you down to help Shane. But yeah, as you guys kind of do that, I'm just gonna take out my hatchet. I can't really attack anybody this turn, but because I have shitty movement speed. Yay!
Is your hatchet throwable or no?
Is it what?
Throwable?
Yeah, but I kind of don't want to do that because every time I've done that,
Fair enough.
it's the person on a crit fail.
Good, my guy. It's all good, my guy.
I was really hoping you would use your magic. And yes, my character would know you know magic.
I don't have any offensive magic, so
My character would not know that.
yeah.
Rip.
But he would assume, he definitely would know you know magic.
Okay. Do you just stop there? End your turn there, Bryn?
Yeah. I guess ready in action in case anybody tries to attack me.
Okay. So as these guys are attacking JoJo again, and Erg, it's your turn. So you got shouted at to go help JoJo, the guy who gave you a drink
And a
and shook
handshake.
your hand.
Yeah, don't forget the handshake.
he,
Very important.
he did shake my hand. Oh, man.
Erg smash!
What about... So who's the smallest guy among these 2 and these 2?
I'd say that they're pretty similar stature.
Can you physically see that JoJo just bitch slapped the shit out of that dude?
Yeah, you would have seen that JoJo just punched this guy in the jaw, and that the guy is not doing the greatest. He tried to swing his sword in retaliation, but missed. The other guy did hit JoJo for 4 damage.
So he seems like
Okay.
What about the 2
he
guys
said
to the
it.
north? What about them? That I'm
They-
shooting right here. What about them? Are they small? I mean, are they? I'm assuming
Oh,
they're going to
come
be
on,
shooting at
man.
JoJo.
They're
Well, they-
medium
they-
size, okay?
All right,
Wait,
whatever.
now,
All right.
Please
Right
retreat.
on, JoJo.
Can we just get the fuck out of here?
What? Okay.
If you
Okay,
don't-
this crossbow guy tries to run away from you, Shane and Trayson, so both of you guys get an attack of opportunity.
Sure.
Does that cost stamina?
No.
Then yes, I'll do the attack of opportunity.
Two-handed.
That's under reactions.
Yes.
This guy's
Oh,
pretty
is
much
it?
fucked.
Oh wait, Rip. Hold on. I did a normal attack.
Did he?
My bad. Let me just. Or is it the same thing?
It's the same thing.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I know I missed.
Okay, so Erg, gotta decide.
Okay, so the distance here. Let's see. This is I guess Urk could reach this with the dash. And he could beat this guy. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure. Urg will do it.
this will be fun to watch.
I mean, he thinks that JoJo has things to offer.
Like ale.
So
Latte.
he'll
Okay,
attack
so
this guy.
Ale.
You would have needed to use your action to dash, but you still have a bonus action.
Yeah. So offhand club attack. Go.
You would have advantage because he's not prepared for you, but
I still miss.
you'll only do 2
So
damage.
Oh,
You hit him.
I hit him. Even okay.
When you have an advantage, you take the bigger of the two rolls.
So
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Your
Yeah.
2 rolls were 7 and 20, so we took the 20. It's not a crit, but you still do 2 damage. Not much. And in fact, roll me a 1d6. I have that. You're supposed to be doing stamina damage for that too.
Stamina damage. Okay. All right. Then why didn't I do it?
Because I didn't have it set up properly. Just do /R 1d6.
I know.
A whole one.
A beautiful one.
Okay. Well, I have that set up for the future, but
All right.
so you do a little bit of stamina damage too. Top left guys. So this is happening. Trayson, you can decide what you're doing.
Hey guys, I can almost make it to the fight soon.
Almost soon.
Well, we should probably back away. Because that crossbow guy got some distance.
Yeah,
He's
so
probably
one of these
gonna-
crossbow guys will be targeting you, Erg.
Hmm.
Oh, and he doesn't. Okay. That would have been bad, but you take 8 damage, Erg.
Well, doesn't he? The crossbow guy you're talking about, the ones up top.
Yeah.
Is he in
Okay.
partial cover thanks to the statue?
I don't think so. If he was over here, maybe, but not there.
That one I'm
Yeah.
pointing at now would have partial cover.
But they're
Yeah, that guy's shooting
at
at this guy.
Oh, okay, is this one that is shooting at Erg?
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't mess with the crossbow, dude. I knew
I,
it.
I had a feeling that he's a little too tall to take advantage of the natural walls of the.
Yeah.
That's why I put the
It's
walls right
like a foot and a half, so you would need to be laying down.
there. Even
I would literally need to be prone.
I still don't think that would work with your giant ass. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do? How do I want to do that?
You should help JoJo.
Oh, I plan to. I'm trying to figure out what will be the best thing to do to help JoJo.
JoJo helps JoJo.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
I can take out the crossbow guy and then run away.
Yeah, I was about to say. I shout to you, Shane, to finish him.
Yep. Okay.
Then I have enough distance to get over there. I do to hit either one of them. I'm going to charge. That's +5 for my charge, and attack the fresh one.
Okay.
Charge is a nice move.
Make a
Punch
scimitar
to
attack.
stand.
Okay, it's 22. That's only hit. You do 9 damage.
And can I do a regular attack for bonus attack? For bonus action?
Not with the scimitar, no.
Not with a scimitar? Okay. Not with a shield either. Unless I use
No,
shield
you
bash.
can use shield bash, but yeah.
No, I'm not going to kill my stand here. Then my turn ends.
8. Rider's turn. Attack spam.
Critical fail.
Oh. Look at all those greens and reds.
Okay, Shane, while this is happening, figure out what you're doing.
Go for attack this guy, but do I want to put myself in a stance or not?
If you put yourself in a stance, you will lose a lot of mobility.
Well, maybe not.
Stamina going in and out of the stance.
I know that being in a stance halves my speed, but I only need it to kill this guy, and then I'm gonna run away at 20 speed per turn. If I feel like stance is necessary. I don't think it is, but if I miss, it's gonna be really annoying.
I mean, would it? He might turn to me since I hit him the hardest.
Yeah, but also if I'm in a stance, I get +1 on my AC. I have the fencer passive.
The fencer.
I do, yeah. So being in a stance actually gives me +1 AC. So instead of 12, it'd be 13.
I'll see you, brother.
Yep. Offensive stance is 2. Defensive stance is 1. I want to hit this guy. So is it 8, and then at the end of my turn, it's another one just to hold it?
Wait, say that again?
Offensive stance is 2 to activate. So I activate it.
It does not cost additional stamina to maintain. You maintain it until you either decide to cancel it or you take damage.
I want to activate it, use it to attack, and then at the end of my turn, disengage the stance.
Can you make him offhanded or secondary?
But still use the secondary? I don't
Well,
think
you moved. Think of it this way, Wolfpack. You moved 10, right? In order to get there in the first place.
15.
You only have one. You only have 5 more movements anyway.
Yes.
So if you're going to engage offensive stance in order to try to finish them, you may as well stay in offensive stance, assuming whether you finish them or not, or you at least get the 1 more AC in the event something else shoots you.
So then just deactivate it next turn
if you need to.
So you're not going to be able to attack and activate it on the same turn, though. It takes an action to activate the offensive stance, and you don't have any attacks that you can use as a bonus action.
Then you need to just regular attack him then, because during offensive stance, he could just back up.
Well, here's the luck. Do I hit?
Critical fail.
Barely.
Hold on, let me double check. No, you miss.
What?
Dang. Oh, they're probably an archery stance.
No.
No.
He has
Maybe
different AC.
Archers can have a different AC than the guards.
Miss with a 14.
No, you rolled a 15 and he had a 15, so you equaled his AC. That's considered a hit.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, I'm talking about JoJo earlier when he got a hit.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
They've had 15 AC the entire time.
I thought it was 14 because he hit. I thought
when you said barely, I assumed it was 15, but I'm trying to keep the metagaming down by not saying anything.
See, I thought,
What a dude.
I thought you have to beat. I didn't think you could equal AC.
No.
Yeah, equal goes to the attacker.
Got it.
On saves, equaling goes to whoever's making the save.
How did you show your bars on yourself, Brent?
So if you click on your token, go to the gear for settings. Right now, you'll see that your maximum hit points and stamina is blank. If you put in your maximum there, it will display your bars.
I go to bar. Okay, I click on my token, go to settings, and then I go where?
Where you see the the bar 1, 2, 3.
I was clicking on the wrong thing. I was clicking on the settings on my right instead of settings on the actual token.
Bren, how much health do you have?
24.
I have.
So not as much health as anyone else on the field.
That's likely.
You are in a danger zone with these crossbowmen, my friend.
Yeah.
You should go hide somewhere.
Don't be a coward.
I mean,
fucking run.
Not if it's being tactical about it.
So while this is happening, JoJo,
Oh,
what you doing?
those meaty crits.
Gonna punch the guy in front of me again. That guy's gonna hurt.
That guy's dead.
Miss.
What was that?
That also misses. Fuck.
Rip.
There's no flanking advantage bonus, is there?
Well, you're facing.
No, there's like
From behind.
no, there's not. If there's like a surprise bonus if he doesn't expect you to attack him, but that's it. You don't get flanking bonuses.
Yeah, that's the only reason why my
Nothing
attack
happened.
got advantage, because each person out of charge, they didn't expect me to attack them.
Fucking rolled a 6 and a 6 on both attacks. Or a 7 and a 6.
Rip City.
Okay, Bryn.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up here and attack that dude with my hand axe.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll.
Nice.
You hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, is he still alive?
Actually, almost max damage. And that's it.
Okay. Come on. That's a lot of 12 damage. Okay. Erg, you can go ahead and go.
Wait, what? Aren't there several people in front of me?
Yeah, I'm multitasking.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a crit fail.
I'll be right back.
Well, Erg's gonna smash this guy in front of him, so...
Hopefully he's more successful than JoJo was.
Yeah. Club attack. Why do I have open... Okay, that's weird. But club attack.
Some miss.
You miss.
Rip.
Do you do an offhand attack as well? Or do you do something else?
Might as well.
Come on, Erg. The healer is doing more damage than you.
So, actions, I can just use club attack again, right?
Go to bonus and then offhand.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's a miss too.
Yeah.
Man, these cards are getting really bad rolls.
Yep.
Well, Erg's also...
Another
I find
roll.
they get a
rolls.
shit ton of bad rolls in using Roll20.
Okay, the crossbow guy tries to hit you at point blank, Shane. And I assume it's 16 hits.
Yeah.
You take 6 damage.
Ow. I'm gonna be unhappy about that.
Okay, so lucky for you, Bryn, this guy that you hit takes Erg to be the much bigger threat.
Yeah, that's logical.
Literally a bigger threat. Does a 14 hit you, Erg?
Does it hit me? Well, if it's even, it hits me, right?
Yes.
So what am I looking at? My AC? My light armor
Yes.
AC? 12, so yeah, it hits me.
Well, in the top right, your total AC.
Oh, okay.
Upper right. It says armor class in bold letters next to your stamina.
Oh, 13, yeah, he hits me.
Okay, you take 7 damage then.
Feels
And
bad.
Jojo, you're being attacked by the other guy. He completely misses.
There's just a big pile of people swinging weapons and nothing happens.
Yeah. Sounds like D&D,
That
alright.
guy crits. Minimum damage.
And
Okay.
then sucks for whoever rolled that 1d8.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this one?
Here. No.
Okay.
The guy who attacked you got the 3 and the 2.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they were... That was
Yeah.
for both of these guys.
Yeah. So this crossbowman up here, though, will be attacking you across the fountain. For 16.
This is gonna end
Hits.
so badly.
And the other crossbow guy goes after Erg.
Our group
Back.
is expecting
Miss...
that
Oh, god damn it.
He critically fails. He misses you, Eric.
Hey, everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's a high percentage of ones being rolled.
He crit
Shane got fucked.
He crit
Well-
fails so hard that he shoots off like
I guess there is a lot of rolls going.
and you don't even notice he's shooting you.
I only took 6 damage, but I have a decent amount of health, so
Hey, there's another one.
I didn't get fucked. But... Second time?
Okay, that guy's dead.
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, Trayson, you're up. So you got back just in time.
Murder.
Did he though?
He said he did.
Did I?
Did he though?
I'm going
not really.
to
Kill the weak
attack.
guy.
I could attack the weak guy. I get no advantage against the weak guy, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, let's finish this guy off. Attacking the weaker guy. Fuck weaker guy.
Well, you hit for 4 damage.
And then I'm going to bonus action shield bash the tougher dude.
Okay.
Where's my shield bash?
Should be in bonus.
Oh, okay, I see.
Doesn't Shield Bash push the enemy like 5 feet away?
No,
That's
not
only if
even.
I have ties of iron. This will
Oh,
be
gotcha.
nothing but a additional damage attack. I don't have any of the bonuses yet.
Gotcha.
Pretty sure. I don't have any. It's just an attack, right? It doesn't have any bonus.
Yeah, I mean, it gets a little bit of bonus damage, but it should be in your bonuses, is it not?
Does it though? Because I don't think it becomes a bludgeon yet.
No, I mean, it's still considered a bonus action.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, is there any particular bonuses of it?
I mean, you just get the 1d6 plus 1d4 or 1d vid.
Oh, I do
Well, you definitely hit him. Do 6 damage to him. He's not very happy.
Ow.
Meanwhile, all the rioters, here we go.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, this one guy with the rake is alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's actually doing fairly
Not for long. All his buddies are dead.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously just have no belief in him.
I mean,
The number of
I don't want to say that's the guy that, but that might be the guy Erg was dragging because he has a rig. I don't see other rig guy alive right now.
No, was I dragging someone
Yes.
with a rake? I thought he had like the big.
Nope, you were.
Yeah, you were dragging one of the...
Yeah,
dragging a rake
yeah,
guy.
he was definitely not a
see-
rake guy.
You were dragging this dude right here.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
thought. It was the
yeah.
guy with the big thing of straw over his back, whatever it is.
Or was it JoJo? Was JoJo grabbing the guy with the rig?
No, JoJo's guy got stabbed in
Someone,
his hand.
Yeah,
someone
but
was
was
grappling.
Yeah,
I
Jojo
was dragging the guy
died,
with the ring.
or Jojo's
Mythonian
guy
mentioned there
died.
was a guy
Actually, no, I
shaking
have
his guy shaking his rake, but then it was grabbed. So somebody grabbed a rake guy.
Somebody grabbed a
Oh,
rake
yeah,
guy.
okay, yeah. The guy you grabbed, Erg, was the guy with a rake.
Ha ha!
Yeah.
I was the one who grappled.
Doubted me.
Okay, Shane, you're up.
Yes.
Out of all those rolls, the riders only got 3 hits.
This man needs to stop living.
we need to get out of here pretty quick.
This
Yeah.
man needs to stop
We're
living.
kind of running out of
Fails.
riders.
I hit him. No, I hit him.
That's why we
Did
eliminated
enough
that
damage.
now and then get the fuck out of here.
Do you do anything else, Shane?
There's something else I can do.
You can't just run away, but...
I mean,
yeah, I mean,
Because it's a crossbow, would he get what's it called? Attack of opportunity?
he would be able to attempt an unarmed attack, but it wouldn't be like a crossbow shot.
Oh, Shane, that's up to you. I mean, we could try to get. I mean, the point of here is retreating, unless you feel you can eliminate him by the time you eliminate the other two.
I can only move 20 feet at a time, and he has a crossbow. I need to kill him, or he's going to keep shooting me in the back every turn.
Yeah, that is true.
Defensive stance, where he rolls, where every attack he takes is at a disadvantage. Then I'd be moving 10 feet a turn. None of us want that.
You need
I don't know, I think that would be pretty funny.
I think it would be
It
funny.
would be funny, but it'd be
Slow
annoying.
retreat, man. Slow retreat.
Actually, I have a question. If I'm in defensive stance, could one of these big guys use me as a shield?
We would not be able to. You would be moving at a slower speed, and probably you moving by yourself at a defensive stance.
Hey, 5 extra feet is great, and then
I
every
said
attack.
slower speed.
Oh, I mean, some of you guys are pretty strong. I'm only 175.
Big
Yeah, we're
people.
You realize we're carrying a big ass, not big. We're carrying a 175-pound dead weight upon our backs in addition to our own gear.
Easy.
Yeah, but anyone who attacks you, if you use me as a shield, would be at a disadvantage.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, I mean, I can only move 10 feet. You guys can move farther, carrying weight.
Well,
in a stance. I'm just
we
saying.
haven't determined whether or not we can move faster.
I know. We'll work it out later. But I just want to put the idea out there that I can be a shield. It would be hilarious.
Make sure to put a shield at a off balance.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Since we failed that.
Yeah.
Say that again?
You forgot to put
You guys got crit failed.
Disadvantage, but I'm off balance, whatever it is. Take a shoe away.
What am I supposed to do with these? I don't want your damn shoes.
Okay, Jojo.
Well, damn.
21 damage. Holy
No,
shit.
9 damage.
No, this other guy just he would have hit it, but he crit failed.
Fuck. Which was the militia elite? Oh, that one right there, the red?
So that's on the weaker guy. Does that kill him?
Huh? I mean, he missed.
No.
No, JoJo's strike.
Oh, sorry.
9 damage.
Yeah, you kill him.
Okay. And then, instead of attacking the other one, I'll go and try and grapple. Ooh.
Okay.
He grapple as a bonus ability?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he resists.
He did not give a fuck about your grapple.
He's gonna point blank crossbow you again, Shane. That's a miss. This guy.
You need to, Wait, wouldn't it be Brent's turn?
I was telling Shane that he was under attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't it go to Bren first?
Yeah, I was doing JoJo at the same time as bottom right, and the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
For movement,
that guy.
Like move
JoJo,
around.
you just got hit for another 5 damage, and Bren, it's your turn. Yeah.
I'm
For
sorry.
movement, could I like move around Treason here, or would I have to the full 15 feet?
Trying to back. What am I?
It would take the full movement.
Yeah.
Because Trayson is like moving around and swinging a sword, so
Yeah.
you have to give him some space.
Man, those guards aren't
Separated
doing
there.
very good right now.
Yeah, but he would cut off Erg if he did that.
Yeah.
Sure, he's
I'm just ganging up on this guy. He's super hard.
I'm gonna hand that.
Too bad there aren't more militia people coming from the north.
I'm gonna miss. Alright, cool. And if I can,
Magic to heal somebody!
What was that voice?
That was your fucking conscience.
Jojo, well, I already did an action, so I can't really take that back, can I? But
We're already going to lose somebody. Good job.
oh, don't worry, I can get him back up.
Well, hopefully.
I'm
Jojo!
Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna ready movement where, if I can, where if I see this guy go down, here, I'm gonna start trying to move backwards this way 10 feet that I have left.
Jojo could.
So, readying movement isn't a thing, but if you had wanted to do that, it would have been smarter to delay your turn to the end of the round,
It's fine.
and then just do it all at that point, and then whether he lived or not. And, yeah. Okay, these guys attacking. Crossbow guy comes over here. Oops. That guy swings. Erg, you can go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Finish him, Erg.
Take him out, Erg. 4v1, take him out. Finish him.
Erg will.
Amity.
Pull up attack.
Oh shit!
Oh!
You crit. Go ahead and roll another 1d6.
How does no, he's a club. He's using a bludgeon. How do crits work for stamina loss on a bludgeon?
The crit does not increase the stamina loss.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently, I did not have it set up for the
I
stamina.
like how I'm punching things harder than you're smashing them with a club.
Do you make an offhand attack?
Yeah, of course.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Finish him, man. Finish him.
Crit again. Oh.
Oh, you definitely hit him.
He doesn't need you to do a roll for each one of those stamina losses? Since you didn't have it set up.
Roll 2d6. I didn't think.
What am I doing?
Live long enough for that.
2d6.
The stamina wasn't set up properly again. Oh.
Am I rolling
Roll
2d6?
Yes, roll 2d6.
Man, I need to go out on here.
Minus 10.
Oh, wow.
Fuck this guy's stamina.
Yeah, seriously.
This guy's like, oh shit, I'm about to die, man. I chose the.
Low health, no stam, about to get fucked.
Okay.
What happens if, for example, damage done to a person exceeds their current stamina pool? Any negative repercussions to that, or they just have no stam?
It bleeds into health damage.
Lit.
He gets exhausted. He starts tasting blood in his mouth. I don't run much.
Yeah,
That's not.
we need to get
That's
out
not great.
now.
I feel like we could win this fight with the most.
I really prefer to not
If-
get.
if-
I would not want to
Tracking JoJo.
If
Hits you for another 8 damage, JoJo.
Myth brings out more militia people, we could win this fight.
I'm down to.
The south side is safe.
Is
I'm down
that...
to 2.
Erg, he tries to attack you but misses.
Yay! Erg is okay.
Jojo, you need to dash. You need the second wind and
The
dash.
We need to kill him. Yeah, we need to kill this guy now.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna go right now.
I have a chance. You're right. I have a
Yeah.
chance to end
If
him.
you
Let's
can
see.
kill him, you guys can dash.
Yeah.
And then I need to slowly run.
Tracing, you're up.
Okay.
If I can't
Could do a simple attack. God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Hit though.
I'm debating.
Damn, these guys got a lot of health.
I'm debating the shield bash or not. Because I'm running low on staff here.
I mean, if you kill him,
We do need to kill him. We need to make a tactical retreat here. Okay.
if you hit.
It's a problem right now. For a healer, I have basically no fucking healing ability.
And that was a big waste of my fucking staff.
Rip.
You have no healing abilities whatsoever?
No, I do have healing abilities.
Or healing, bro.
Let's go look at Brett. Let's go look at Brett. You have patch wounds. That's nice.
Patch wound is non-combat.
See, the problem is I need to get close enough to touch him for my healing ability right now.
Yes, you do.
And that uses like all my movement.
Do what you gotta do, bro. You're the healer. Get in there.
Get in there. Needs to die. Jojo also probably needs to move indefinitely.
Okay,
Here's a
Shane,
question. Would restoring aura also heal enemies within the aura?
yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Alright.
Although that's not meant for combat, it takes minutes, and a minute is 10 rounds, so useless for
not
combat.
practical at all. I have to use restore if I want to do in combat healing.
No, it says cast time. One action.
Just need to.
Yeah.
I need to believe in the heart of the dice. Fucker. And kill him. Oh! It could have been better
You
though.
hit him,
Most of
and you
my
kill him.
healing right now is out of combat.
Can I move?
Fuck out of there, Shane.
Yeah, you can move.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Jojo, if you survive long enough, you have to kill that guy.
Yeah.
Or dash and risk the
Which
attack
group
opportunity.
is that militia member part of, Myth?
Which
Bottom
guy?
right. Or bottom left, it's one.
That guy's bottom left. So he goes right
Actually-
before Erg.
He's in a position where he can't win. Even if you guys kill that, if Jojo runs this way, he's gonna get shot by a crossbow.
That's why he needs to move.
If he kills this guy, then I can run up and heal him and still have decent movement to get away myself.
You can move. What's his move?
Yeah,
What's
but
your
if I
movement
stay
speed,
here, this guy's
Jojo?
25.
And what's
If
your
you-
movement
if-
speed,
if-
Brent?
if-
Brent has 20.
10, 15, 20.
Sorry, what?
25,
I have 25.
15, 20.
So
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
So,
You
Jojo,
guys
you
are gonna meet
can,
up right here. You'll be on the heal.
Jojo, if you can move around Erg and then dash and end up behind me, you can be safe from the crossbows. I have health to spare.
I think
Spot
we'll be-
right here.
Either you can do that, or you can try to
Right.
heal up right here. One or the other.
I can
Yeah.
make it this distance.
Yeah.
Point is, we still, it might be better just to do that because we need to get out of here immediately.
Yeah, because if you can get behind me, then you can run along the buildings.
And then
Yep.
let's just average attack range of a crossbow.
Oh, that's good.
Should be 150.
Oh, push that guy down to 1 hit point.
Gonna do that now because
Kick him.
you
Pick
have
him.
HP.
Yeah, go ahead and do your full turn, Jojo.
And then
And
Mind you, Jojo also doesn't know that I'm a healer, so
that's also true. Yeah.
and
And
his character might just try and attack.
I hit. I kill him.
Yep, he's down.
Run!
And then I'll.
I shout.
I
Just get the
can
fuck
move.
out of here.
You can't move through allies in this one, right?
No.
5,
So 5, 10, 15.
20, 5.
Dashing might be a good idea if you still
I
can.
already used my bonus action. And
Oh, okay.
I used my action to finish him.
Okay. Bryn, you can go ahead and do your turn while these guys are attacking.
Move yourself here and heal him.
What's left? Can we go?
Take the shots for him.
If he heals me, I'll be okay. Actually,
Yeah.
I probably won't even really need the health.
I don't want to
Well,
also.
you might get shot. So
So yeah, I'm gonna run up to him and use restore.
Okay.
As soon as I find that, that's in magic.
Should be in magic, yeah.
So, on a short rest, I get plus 5 HP and 25 stamina.
Didn't you have it on a roll system? You get something D, whatever.
Oh, yeah. So Jojo, do go to non-combat and then click short rest, and that's how much you get back.
Restat.
Okay.
Puts me back up to max stamina.
And I'll
my
be
inventory.
moving.
Okay.
I don't want to. Yeah, I'll be moving here for now. Kind of covering for Jojo.
I can keep. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
You say that till they crit you with a crossbow.
Crits happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Those villagers are winning the fight down there. We can,
well, because
they
they,
have
have
to have-
they have militia people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why they have,
once
they have
they're
to-
done down there,
The fight up here, so
once
we
they're
need,
done
we
down
need-
there,
we need to get out of here.
I'll be fine. I'll just need to start second winding every round.
You second win once.
Mm-hmm.
Once per turn.
Once per turn.
Oh.
yeah.
I could technically do it twice per round.
Can't wait to
Use
abuse.
an action.
Can't wait to abuse that.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Erg.
Time to flee.
Yes. Erg runs. He can only move 25, right?
Erg smash in other directions.
What was that?
Dash as well.
Yeah, you can dash.
Pick a direction, preferably in that area, and run.
You should totally run northeast.
Prepare to get shot at. No. Go for the guard captain. Okay.
Fuck that guy.
Don't actually go for the guard captain.
You can dash up to him.
Yeah, but then you die because that guy. I'm pretty sure that guy crit a peasant in the face. Not delightful.
That's all Erg's doing.
Okay.
Top left. Prepare to get
Guys
shot.
in the top left. So yeah, we got this crossbow guy targeting Erg.
Ow. Don't hit me, bro.
That's a miss.
Nope, that's a miss.
This guy
Erg is
going to be
unhittable.
targeting Trayson.
You what, mate?
He also misses.
Wreck, son.
Nice.
And this guy is going to run up to you and swing at you.
You what, mate?
You what me? Not a miss.
The
Oh,
15.
God damn it.
There it is. The mercenary firing his crossbow was a little late for me, so.
Yeah, I don't know why that took so long. I don't know. I think I'm overloading this game. Doing too many things. Okay. Alright. Kills that guy.
God damn it! I don't have disengage. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity here. Fuck it. I can parry. Can I parry an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, that's what it's meant for.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like it's a bonus action for disengage.
Okay.
Disengage is an action where you bonus action for a parry. But parry only works against one, and then you don't have your reaction anymore. Disengage acts for the entire turn.
Gotcha.
Or you don't. You can only do it. Well, you can do it twice if you want to spend your action. But
So it's like a shitty disengage.
well, it doesn't require your action. You can do it as a bonus action. So it's weaker, but it only requires a bonus.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so Trayson, you're up.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. I wanna go.
Fucking run.
Where am I going? I'm going right here because I'm trying to stand a little bit there. I'm trying to get attention here.
Try and block out the crossbow bolts
Okay.
from the rest of us.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity.
And he misses. I don't even need the parry. Fuck.
Okay, as all these rolls are happening, Shane.
Run for run.
5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, end my turn. I'm surprised we don't have an archer with us.
Yeah, nobody made it. Well, okay. Al Capone actually had one, but he's not here today.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Would have been nice.
So how's that going to work for Al that he actually gets here next week? His ship is just...
Well, yeah, his ship is late. We'll see how well he finds you
The
guys.
ship was late, there was a storm.
Yeah.
Should happen.
At the rate things are going, we'll still be in the city by next session, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Shane, you ran away. These guys are going to continue attacking. Jojo.
Yeah,
Second
Dash.
breath of run.
and second breath. Or second,
Wind. Yeah,
which I'm not even gonna bother doing the button because it's always +4.
that's fine.
-2 stamina. 50 feet.
Damn, Jojo can run.
Shit.
25 move speed, double it for dash.
There's a limit of 10 feet.
On a bonus action.
Oh!
If you use dash as a bonus action, it's 10 feet.
But
Should
just-
remain. And that's my turn. Actually,
Okay, I'm gonna run up to right there.
yeah.
Okay.
Back to the tavern.
Tavern, at this point, Ren is debating just keeping going and heading for the dock.
Okay, Erg.
I'm going home.
Eric continues to run.
We kind of just pissed off a major faction here by attacking them. So
Yeah, they may not recognize us.
And we didn't technically piss them off. The people did. We were just there defending ourselves.
technically, we've made combat attacks, if you include the grapples, against both factions. So we kind of pissed everybody off.
Against both.
I have some opinion that the militia would have no idea what the hell we did, so I think we're okay.
Did any of you guys actually attack with the militia people?
I mean, let's be honest. One of the two factions isn't going to survive this. So
I don't.
So, and we won't know the end of this battle until we hear what happens from the local townfolk.
Okay, so the guys in top left are going to fire a couple more crossbow shots at you.
as expected.
Grayson.
Shout out to this one. Shout out to this last peasant up here at the top. He's been living for a long time.
Yeah, what a fucking boss!
He's definitely going to die,
is
but
dead. He just fuck. Yeah.
So this guy's also going to fire at you again, Tracy.
Remember him as Torch Guy.
That's also a miss.
Lived with 9 enemies around him. Got a big
Tracy,
difference going on here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Time to flee.
Don't mind me. Take my shit and leave. I'm gonna dash. Was it right here or was it right here? Shit.
Don't mind me. It's
50.
time to flee.
Yep.
And the guy will be.
Okay, a few of the last riders. Blah blah. That guy hits.
Hey, look at that guy. Yo, that man just did 12 damage.
Yes.
He just charges the guard captain at this point.
He's like, come on. He's trying to pull an Emil from.
Well, he's just swinging his weapons around crazily.
Come
on! Yeah,
He's down.
You got a fucking rapid attack?
he's basically Emil from Reach, just trying to take people out.
Smith, doesn't it have rapid attack?
No.
Smith swings.
Two separate Smiths. There's another Smith down here.
Okay.
Happen to also do the same amount of damage.
This town just has like 8 smiths.
Yeah.
They're gonna have about 2 at the end of this.
Smiths are the strongest of the artisans. Totally not saying that.
Okay, Shane.
Still fleeing, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. End my turn.
My hope is that the crossbowmen will realize that we're getting out of their rage and will
that they're not hitting us. It doesn't matter what range they have. They still won't hit us.
Yeah, and they'll start attacking the militia. That they'll start engaging them over here.
I mean,
the people of the militia still have like full health, and most of these guards are like a quarter or half health.
I mean, we're just a bunch of idiots who just happened upon this. Well, as a militia.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see how this engagement turns out from a very far distance.
Okay, well.
Very far distance.
Well, I guess you're not really watching it, but. Okay, guy, attack opportunity.
Hey, just because they have numbers doesn't mean shit. Dude, look at that Smith! What?
Yo! Your attacks of opportunity have advantage or no?
No. Not unless you have something that gives you advantage.
Dude, that is so dope.
I mean,
okay. Militia archers. Gonna take another shot.
Nope.
Miss. This guy
Couple 7s.
misses as well. These guys swarm over here.
Like bees, they swarm. At least Smith didn't bring out more militiamen. Alright, we'll go.
I like how you were adamantly saying that more militia needed to come.
It's not that more need to come, it's that it would give us reason to stay if more did.
no, we need to get out of here. Regardless of how many militiamen show up, the bigger this fight gets, the worse it's going to be overall, and the higher probability of us dying. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, if we're watching from a distance.
Nah, I'd rather not watch from a distance. We'll find out who wins from the local townsfolk.
When whoever wins comes and finds us.
mean, let's be honest.
There will be survivors from this fight. Now, which side has the survivors? We're not going to know. They will come. They will come for us.
Judges have to think about.
Well, you have to assume that even really see us fighting, or were they too busy taking on the giant line of mercenaries? Remember, there's a big line of bodies in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these two crossbow guys are going to be like, yeah, some got away. They look really colorful.
Jojo.
Killing and dashing.
Assuming they don't die.
Well, yeah. Well, they're up here. And
Yeah, but you don't think they're going to fall back and reinforce?
I mean, eventually they're going to stop shooting at us and start shooting at the militia.
That's what I'm saying.
The militia only have so many people as opposed to all the guard. I don't know. Wow, Jojo went fast.
Jojo got the fuck out of there.
Bren?
Sprinter.
I already moved.
Oh, okay. So, let's see.
Dashes lets you go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Super Saiyan.
Fast.
Oh man, he collecting those rings. The mercenaries aren't really doing that great.
I skipped gym in high school.
Even the merc captain. 18 damage?
I mean, missed.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had.
There. The good thing he missed his attack on that poor Smith.
That's missed a fucking boss.
Yeah, these guys have missed like, okay, no, that's still a miss. What the fuck? That's like 6 misses in a row on that same day.
He's amazing. He's a god.
Those crossbow guys are tired.
I know. He's like too boss to die.
Erg continues to run.
I'm not, but I want to.
They're right there. Erg's fine now. He's done.
Okay, well, this crossbow guy is gonna get another shot.
What? Come on, that's pretty far away. 60 yards, 180 feet. That's a bit
Not
far.
60 yards, that's 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
How does drop off work in this game, man?
Okay.
If you're within, so ranged weapons have 2 range values. Like, for example, a light crossbow is 80 and 240. If you're within 80 feet, then the attack is normal. If you're beyond 80 feet, it's at disadvantage. If you're beyond 240 feet, can't even attack.
Okay.
Like, 240 would be the maximum range. 80 is the effective range.
It varies from weapon to weapon.
We're almost there, boys.
Longbow, shortbow.
This guy's trying to attack, and let's see, he's going to go for Trayson, I guess.
Nope.
That's the miss. The other crossbow guy turns for Bryn and misses.
These guys suck.
Terrible crossbow, guys.
I think Roll20 is protesting all these rolls. They're like,
I mean, come on, guys.
I don't think it kill people off, so there's less rolls to be made.
I don't even have armor on.
A lot of 9s and 11s in these rolls you're rolling.
okay, Trayson.
I moved.
Go
Yep.
get to step in.
The rioters are going to.
I want to see the Smith. I want to. Oh. I'm waiting for the boss Smith. In the north.
I'm officially out of effective range of these crossbows. So
Unless they chase you.
I don't see them that happening with the militia pushing up so close.
You never know. It is Myth. He does want to kill us.
This is true.
God, everything is a miss. Every single one of the rioters missed.
Well, that one Smith got a 14, but I'm.
Yeah, but he needs a 15.
Oh.
These riders are not trained for fighting. They're
Yeah.
tired. The fighting's been going on for a while
This is
now.
very
Okay,
true.
Shane. Make your move.
Oh,
It's
right.
about like
30
seconds to
wait
combat.
a second. Does off balance affect
Done.
defensive rolls or just off offensive rolls?
If you're off balance, the first attack against you gains advantage. First attack against him was a 9. Okay, 9 and 15, so yeah, he should have been hit. Although he still lives. He just has 3 less hit points.
See, I don't know how to have these things.
Yeah. It's just so many guys to keep up with.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
whose
know.
fault is that?
Okay, so For those of you watching, you'll notice that the mercenaries are actually forming a bit of a line now. I mean, they're swarming around this one guy that's still in their ranks, trying to finish him off, but they're not really advancing south at the moment.
Or hitting him.
Meanwhile,
that one guy with a 19.
This guy's getting left out to dry.
Oh yeah,
He's pretty fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he is. This guy's one shot away from this guy from just straight
come
up.
on, crossbow guy, you can do it. No, that's a critical fail.
Bow breaks.
That's a hit.
Hey,
Can that happen? Can your weapons like shatter or break on a critical
I
something?
feel like it depends how serious.
So it very much depends on the situation, but yes, it is not beyond the possibilities.
Like you're trying to like smack something that has like obsidian for armor. No, not obsidian. Maybe like quartz or diamond.
Adamantium.
Yeah, with a blade. It's probably not the best idea. You get a 1.
Okay, they're going to try to finish off this guy in the south. That's still a miss.
Jesus.
That's also a miss.
Kill him!
And he's surrounded. Nobody else can get to him.
I want blood.
That's awkward. Okay, so
This guy shouldn't live. He should not. These archers should take that guy out. They just need to touch him.
You keep missing, so it's kind of hard to do that.
I know. I don't know why.
okay, Jojo Bryn, you guys
JoJo's
can make your moves.
is gonna heal. But he's gonna
Actually, I
turn
think
around
Joe.
after
I think.
Just gonna run up to there.
Wait, let's check. Let's check. Is JoJo fine? Yeah, JoJo's fine.
And
You're fine.
he's gonna be like, those fiends slaughtering those people.
They look like we'll find them later, but probably
Almost
not.
back up to full health.
Oh my god.
Stop fucking second winding constantly.
Winning is
Okay, so
But that's my turn.
that's going to be the end of initiative for now.
They officially don't give a shit about us.
Yay.
Yeah.
I
no
want to see
longer
how this
focused on
turns out.
No, we need to keep running, guys. So I shout, keep running.
Yeah, no, I'm with Trace, and I'm just gonna keep running.
JoJo's just a lot faster.
So you guys can just
Everybody else
decide
going.
where you end up going.
They were firing crossbows at us seconds before. Like they still know we're here.
I'll run backwards. It pays to be informed, you know.
Well, you should run forward because
I mean,
No, really.
here, whether I run backwards or forwards really won't make much difference.
JoJo's
Also,
gonna back
personally,
up.
Can we see over here?
At this point, Wolfpack, you're several hundred feet away again, so you're not gonna hear them or anything.
That ends up being a street that heads down towards the port, the harbor.
Okay.
Mind you, Silver, I'm not trying to hear them. I just want to see them.
So I say fall back to the tavern.
All right, I'll just stand outside the tavern.
Sounds like a good plan for now.
These guys end up forming like a battle line. There's probably some conversation going on, but you guys are way too far away to hear it.
But we can still see it, right? That's only 200 feet.
Yeah, you can definitely see it.
Vaguely.
I don't need to hear it. I just need to see.
After maybe a minute or two, the militia guys and the riders that have survived start to back away and end up leaving the area.
Wait,
This
did
point-
they...
What
Smith
was that?
guy that was in the north?
He died.
No! He was in cool!
And at this point, the guards go inside.
Take him as prisoner, what the hell?
Okay, so you guys are in the tavern. You just had a very exhilarating experience. How does that make you feel?
I shout at Jojo, what the hell are you thinking?
Trying
Yeah,
to stop them from fighting in the first place. There was no need for that
there's
violence.
nothing,
And that went
there's nothing
so well,
wrong.
now didn't it?
There's nothing wrong with stopping them from violence, but you put yourself in the worst position.
What the hell is that on Erg?
Small man. Erg, you need drink.
The counter. So,
If you don't put yourself in the middle of conflict, you can never stop it.
well,
If
you also
not
almost died.
engaged them, if you had not agitated them, you might have not seen the amount of bloodshed we saw.
You could have addressed them from behind by the statue. That probably would have been a better situation for you.
Small man. Erg need drink.
I think he's talking to Bren.
He's getting
I don't think he is.
He's facing you.
Small man.
Yeah, he's facing you.
Casually put JoJo between us.
JoJo bleeding and bruised and tired.
Yep.
I still got 10 stamina. I'm back up to 23 health
Okay.
out of 33. Like, I'm not in bad condition.
You got no. I mean, just because you're miraculously healed, that's not going to stop you if you get covered in blood.
Yeah. But I'm not bleeding. I'm covered in blood. There's a difference.
No one's died yet. Very important.
Small man. I require sustenance.
Okay. Oh. I assume you guys are going to take like a short rest or something?
Yeah.
Well, what time of the day is it?
Oh, it is about 1 p.m. Still pretty much middle of the day.
Okay. How long? A short rest is 30 minutes?
Yes.
Are there any type of well, you can stay at the tavern, huh? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably take a short rest.
Yes. Jojo.
I agree.
Okay. Have your token selected, go to non-combat, click short rest.
Hey.
And then heal yourself and regain some stamina.
A whole one.
Yeah.
At no stam.
Hey, 2 stamina. That's exactly the number I expended.
I spent a lot of stamina.
The other one who expended the most regained the least.
I also took no damage. I also did some of the most damage and managed to prevent you guys from dying.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys just chill out in the tavern, or do you decide to do anything else?
It's about 30 minutes to an hour have passed.
Yes.
And how tavern are people? Have people gathered to the tavern after such a serious event? Are people whispering? Like, what's going on?
I'll say a few people have come in and come out, and they'd definitely be talking about it. Oh, there was a big fight.
Do people who saw the fight recognize us at all? Can we visibly see that they're looking at us and talking about us?
Not the people who would come into this tavern, no.
To be fair, they might also be looking at us because several of us are huge people and are very.
I am giant.
The machine, people are just gawking, and people are like, was that guy there? Was that guy there?
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I'm asking. Are people identifying us as part of that riot?
Not that you know of.
Okay.
Nobody in here, or at least that you would have heard, would have said something like that, or looked at you in a way that made you think that? What gave you that impression? Okay. You guys chilled out in the tavern for a while.
Jojo's gonna say, I need to go meet my associate in the city.
I think there might be
go do that.
There might be a few more pressing matters right now than meeting your associate. We don't know who saw what. We don't know what those mercs are going to do. So I would recommend not going out and about right now.
It should be fine. I'll be. There's
The last time you thought something was going to be fine.
Jojo is fine.
Jojo is fine. So speaking like super slow.
Right.
All the head trauma. It's like Jojo, buy more drink.
No, Jojo does not, because Jojo is broke.
Oh, bad now. Oh no.
Okay, so
So actually, I want to go look for my associate.
yeah. Do you
I'd go, but nobody else wanted to come. Okay, I will be back.
okay. Does anyone else do anything during this period?
No.
1 second here.
I do not know what to do, especially when so many people are trying to talk to me.
Okay.
1 second. I'm just looking at something really quick.
So while he's figuring that out, Jojo, you would have been told that he's somewhere in the city, but you would not have been given any exact locations, anything like that. I mean, you would need to ask around.
Yeah. I just asked townspeople if there's any like
I want to head to
martial
the
artists
docks.
they know of in town.
Any what?
Martial artists.
Martial art. Okay.
So you said the dock was this way?
It is west. Yeah.
I can't see myself.
Okay, so
You
you
got everything.
so hold on. So you're heading to the dock.
And before I
Jojo-
leave, I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, so the rest of you guys are, so Jojo's saying that he's heading out, and Trayson says that he's heading out. What about the rest of you? You like, oh, okay, maybe separating's not the best idea, or are you like, okay, that's fine, whatever, I'm just gonna chill out here, or do you want to go do some of your own stuff?
Yeah, I don't think right now. So I'm just gonna stay at the tavern.
At this point,
because I'm distracted.
a little uncomfortable being with so few people with Erg around, so I'm gonna mumble something about going for a walk and head out.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, so Erg, what do you do?
Well, Shane and Bran are fairly small folk, so Shane, please give things.
How do you respond, Shane?
I think
Well,
he left.
What's up?
Oh no, there he is.
Erg approaches you.
Oh yes. Hello.
Erg, repeat what you said.
I require things.
Like,
Give
what do you want?
things.
Specific thing or?
Things.
Why does this character have a higher mind score than me?
I have an idea. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to
That's a fair point, actually.
the bar. I need 2 of your strongest drinks.
He hands you 2 tankers. That'll be 4 coins.
I'm gonna come back down here. I'm just gonna hand them both to you, and then go back over here.
Erg is pleased.
But sit in this chair to make it look like I'm sitting in a chair, not the table.
You can hold Alt to not snap to the grid when moving. But, okay, so Erg's a little happy right now. He has been satisfied. So, we'll start with you, Bren. So you're walking around. You're heading...
I'm heading back east towards where the battle took place. I just want to have a look around, see what I can see.
Okay, so you'll see
keeping an eye out for any guards and stuff.
Yeah, so there will definitely be a handful of guards out here. Not as many as what happened, and they don't have their weapons drawn. Right now, they are moving bodies. They are picking up bodies and loading them onto wagons.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking for now, just heading kind of southwards to where I saw the militia coming from.
Okay.
Just keeping it casual, like not raising any big fuss.
Yeah, they won't notice you. They won't do anything, but they're pretty disgusted at having to do what they're doing. But
they're preoccupied.
Yeah.
You're moving dead bodies around. That doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah. You're gonna.
I was going to examine the bodies, but I guess since the guards are kind of there, I won't do that.
Examine the bodies? Okay, okay, I guess that makes sense.
If there was any insignias or anything, I would have, So I'm just going to keep heading south for a bit, see what I can see.
Okay.
If there's anything.
About how far do you think you would head south?
Just a few blocks.
Okay.
Not super far.
So, like, this central section of the city is more... Well, it's obviously the crossover. So this plaza is a couple major roads, one from the north, one from the northeast, one from the southeast, and one from the west, that are sort of passing through each other. And so this is sort of where a lot of the trade and stuff happens. That's why the Kenoran Traders Group, which has this big building that with all the guards, has their headquarters right here. And then as you head south, it does transition away from businesses and shops, and it goes more towards residential. A lot of houses, some pretty shoddy looking, others a little bit better, especially the ones all along the street itself are pretty good. So if you're sticking to the street, you're mostly not seeing too bad of houses.
Yeah, I'm mostly sticking to the streets at this point.
Yeah. People still aren't like out and about super much right now. They're kind of
very quiet neighborhood.
They're at least avoiding this specific central area. But as you get farther away, the crowds or the street traffic would increase. You would have people going back and forth. You might be able to listen to people gossiping about it. Oh, there was a big battle in front of the Kenoran Traders Group building, and a bunch of people died and stuff like that. And they might be mentioning stuff about the Free Workers Alliance really becoming more desperate these days.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, do you keep heading south, or do you decide to go somewhere else?
After a few blocks of not seeing much in particular, I start to head back.
Okay.
Just to rendezvous with everybody. Yeah.
So while you're heading back, we're going to go over to JoJo, who's asking random people for information about martial artists.
I'm back.
Okay, well, you didn't miss a whole lot. Bren went exploring a little bit to the south and didn't find out super useful information, but a couple things about what's happening. And
kind of poor area. There's still people about talking about the groups.
Still, a good bit of the city just wants to go on with their daily lives.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, JoJo, you approach random people and ask them about martial artists. Do you do anything more specific, like mention names or?
Occasionally, because he's not the brightest, he would ask people for martial artists, probably specifically named Mushin. And then occasionally he'd probably just yell out loud, like, Mushin, you around here? He's not very smart.
Okay, so you will...
Mushin!
Most of them would have no idea who you're talking to. They're like, martial artists, are you talking about fighters? Like,
the fuck does martial arts mean?
And you can go look for the Free Workers Alliance. Maybe they have who you're looking for. But really, if you ask about the Free Workers Alliance, they would say that they control most of the southern half of the city.
Sounds good. Yeah.
And that if you're looking for someone to actually talk to about them, then should be asking people who spend more time in the southern half of the city. The people you're talking to right now wouldn't really be able to answer that.
Just asking like where they were, basically. Like,
Where
where are they?
Yeah.
And then he'd keep asking random people. Just to be like,
Okay. So at the moment, you're not getting any useful information about. Nobody seems to know this guy you're asking for. Yeah. Okay. So Trayson, you're heading off to the docks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you do anything there? I mean, so I don't have a map prepared, so I'm not gonna bring you to the docks, but talk about what you're doing there.
Just looking around, getting my idea, a feel of how nobody's higher. Start trying to eat at the same time.
Yeah. So as you're in the area, most people are just sort of doing their own business. There are people loading ships, some other guys unloading a ship, some people are walking past you carrying stuff to warehouses and moving supplies around from place to place. You do end up... Yeah, I think I know what this is about. Yeah. So, some of the people walking by... For the most part, everybody's ignoring you. You're just kind of standing around. I mean, I assume your shield and sword are kind of at your side. I mean, your sword is sheathed, and your shield is just kind of behind you or beside you. You're just kind of walking around lazily, and one guy sort of bumps into you a bit, and he just keeps going. Like, he doesn't stop. He doesn't pay anything attention to you, but as he bumps into you, you do hear him speak rather loudly, as if he's trying to yell to somebody down the street. He says, "Avon Truth." And then he's sort of like motioning his hand towards one of the warehouses down along the dock. And then he keeps on going.
Avon Truth!
Okay. So, anything else?
I make a mental note of where the warehouse he is kind of waving at is, and I head back towards the tavern.
Okay. Okay, so Brandon Trayson will be arriving back about the same time, or will be finishing his drink. Jojo, how long do you spend asking people?
probably a good 2 hours or so.
Okay. So you're going to be spending... How far away from the tavern do you go and continue asking?
You wouldn't go too far because you wouldn't be comfortable that he'd be able to find his way back really easily.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be. It would be a lot of like any stores he'd ask, like the shop owners if they know of anyone like that.
And your only words are a martial artist named Mushun?
Yeah. Because I'm expecting nobody to know like what the actual martial art is or anything like that.
So, just by the way, there's a nice, very useful skill called gather information.
Yeah.
That is for this exact purpose, but unfortunately you don't have it.
No.
Otherwise, this would have been so much easier. But so after about 2 hours, you end up heading back to the tavern, and you don't really have any useful information.
You using short rest during this half an hour, since short rest is about 30 minutes per.
Yeah. Well, you were gone for maybe a half hour. But...
So I get 3 short rests.
Yeah.
Can you only take 1 short rest per long rest?
No.
Okay.
You can take multiple.
I thought I remembered that a bit in the past. I don't know why.
So those who stayed in the tavern, you can rest up a bit more. And so 2 hours have passed, assuming you guys are still staying here. People will begin coming into the tavern. getting drinks.
Jesus!
What is happening? What is happening to you guys?
3
Oh.
months in a row.
Jesus. You're getting
3 of my
you're getting slammed right now in battle.
Yeah, and fuck stamina. Who needs stamina?
who needs energy to do things?
Okay, so people are starting to come into the tavern. It's starting to be filled up a bit. People are buying drinks. People are laughing and joking around. A couple people are buying rooms to rest the night in. Do you guys
At
do
this point,
anything?
he's probably walking back in.
Oh, you're probably already back by this point, yeah. I'm assuming everybody's back. Jojo would have been the last one back.
Take a seat.
Okay. So, do you guys buy a meal?
At this point, yeah, I'll buy a meal.
No, I don't buy it. I'll consume one of my rations and.
Well, okay, just before you eat a ration, rations are more expensive than just actually
Oh,
buying
are they?
food.
Never mind. I'm gonna buy a meal.
Jojo asked the barkeep, how much for a room and a meal?
A room, he said, well, room and food for the night. That includes an evening meal and a breakfast meal is 10 coins.
Jojo looks into his coin purse and goes,
I'll be doing that. Yeah, I'll be doing the that 10 coin thing.
Okay.
Small people require food.
Jojo goes, is there some way I can help work off the 2 gold I don't have?
The barkeep would definitely frown at you, but he's like, you can wash the dishes for 2 coins.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Get a room for 10.
Okay.
I do also notice my coin purse getting a bit light.
Yeah. You guys should be thinking about ways to expand that.
Yeah.
But,
Adventures.
yeah, Erg, what do you do?
Erg, require food. Provide. Small people. Bryn. Shane. You small. Food. Give.
All you're just random mumbling / screaming.
Coins.
There's a very deliberate reason why I took a seat at the opposite side of the table here.
Yeah. Oh, Shane, are you just buying a meal or are you buying a room too? Wolfpack?
What's up?
Are you buying a room too?
I have the money. What? Yeah, sure.
Okay. I mean, do you just want a meal for now?
No, not just a room. I have rations if I feel hungry.
Okay, I mean, just saying, rations are more expensive than meals.
Oh well, actually, if I can get a meal and a room for 10, then yeah, sure, fine.
You'll get 2 meals and a room for 10.
Oh, fancy. Well, in that case, since having done it yesterday, but
Yeah, I mean that's what you got yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't make you eat a ration too.
no, fair enough. Do that. That's fine.
Okay. So Erg, appears to have Winter out on the table to get behind her.
Yeah, she does.
Feed.
Okay.
I just kind of like.
Coin.
I don't know. How much is just a meal? Just out of curiosity.
Just a full meal would be 2 coins.
I just kind of like shrug.
I throw her 2 coins.
Yeah, I need.
So Trayson throws you 2 coins, Erg.
Erg is satisfied.
Shut up, Ergo.
Do you do anything with the coins?
He wants food with the coins.
By the way, didn't you get drinks? So your little thing. Yeah, whatever.
Talking about your status effect symbol.
Oh, Erg has also had drink, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving along.
I just want to say Jojo works very hard to clean those dishes and even cleans the counters.
Oh, he'll give you
Oh!
1 coin as a tip.
He refuses. He's like, no. This is.
The guy
Thank you for
shrugs
giving me the opportunity.
him.
Works in my deal.
I'll, at this point, since everybody seems to be pretty much preparing for the night and stuff, I'll look around to everybody at the table and say, like, all right, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of running low on money at this point. I think tomorrow we need to all gather up together and figure out some way of making money for our vision quest, as you called it, Tracy. Or
I mean, we could probably find some kind of quest to do, either in town or just outside of town.
Having this conversation.
He's busy cleaning dishes.
yeah, JoJo is up there.
He's clearly in need of money.
JoJo is already doing a quest, so
Or do you feel that JoJo would go with whatever you decide?
yeah, JoJo probably would.
Okay.
If you
So-
remember, the KTG do control this section of the town. It might be wise to approach them. Assuming they don't attack us outside, of course.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to get on their good side.
They'll most likely have some type of war being done. Considering the fact that some of their guards are no longer with us.
Just saying, Soko, I can barely hear you.
Because I have my mic further away, so that way it wouldn't, be contaminated by food particles.
Mm.
Did you hear what I said?
Not really, no.
I said perhaps they'll probably have work with us, considering the fact that some of their guards are now dead.
Yeah, as long as none of the guards there recognize us, we should be fine.
Okay, fast forwarding over the night, unless anyone has anything else to do right now.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
The long rest?
Yes, everyone can have a long rest, or just set yourself up to maximum hit points and stamina. Additionally, use the basic conditioning. Get yourself some temporary hit points.
I restore 0 hit points and 0 stamina.
What's my true cap? Okay.
Wow, 7 temporary hit points. That's pretty good.
Enhanced conditioning.
Yes.
I thought enhanced conditioning was 2d4.
It is.
You're getting a...
Then why was my max 7?
No, one of your 2 dice was
one
a
of them
4.
4. Okay.
What did I say?
We get any XP from our battle?
Get XP for completing goals, if I'm not mistaken. So,
So you do get small amounts of XP from battles. Okay.
Right.
I'll give everybody 1 XP.
A whole 1!
Considering
how much?
We killed
How much XP?
less
Wait,
people
how much?
than there are a number of us. To say.
I know.
Soko, considering how much we actually accomplished in that battle, I think 1 is honestly pretty fair.
How much experience did we get?
We barely
1.
had it.
Yay!
You got 1 whopping XP. Use it wisely. Don't spend it in one place.
To be
Uh-huh.
fair, I killed the guy. Okay.
It's not about killing them in this system.
Yeah, I know,
Where you hit
but
people.
at least I did something noticeable to warrant 1 XP.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got an adrenaline rush, that's about it.
Die from dying. Grayson kept JoJo from dying. Berg smashed a guy.
Okay, we have the dawn. Sun rises again, everybody gets up, meets again in the common room, has some breakfast, because that
Yeah.
comes with the paid rooms. Except for Erg, did you buy anything?
Did Erg even get a room?
He never said so.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Where did he sleep? Outside?
What
There's
would
some-
Erg do?
Erg got room from someone.
I made sure.
No, absolutely not. No.
I make sure to lock my room very early in the night.
I definitely
Yeah.
did not.
So what did Erg do when everybody else scattered away to their rooms?
Erg, well, I mean, surely everyone. There were opportunities where Erg could follow people and pressure them into giving him room. Various
Okay.
people, not just one person.
So basically, what you're saying is Ern gets kicked out.
No. Erg never gets kicked out. You don't understand.
Jesus.
Well, Jojo refused being there's not enough room in the inn room for him, Erg, and himself.
Yeah, the rooms are pretty small.
I'd imagine if there's enough for 5 rooms for each of us. And other people.
Are there even 5 rooms in this building? I mean, it's a good
Yeah,
question,
It's in the
actually.
north. Here, hold on. I'll reveal that area.
Yeah, those are pretty small.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have revealed the storage room. Ooh.
Actually, he wasn't even paying attention to that.
There's nothing interesting in there, don't worry about it.
I thought it was just more rooms. I wasn't actually looking.
Okay, so. What did Erg do when everybody shut their doors on him and locked it immediately?
That's not the way this works. What? Who just... What?
Everybody, like when they noticed you following them, they
Click, 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 click,
and
click.
ran inside the doors.
Well, that's not the way this works.
So what did Erg do?
Erk follows them very closely behind. They don't have opportunity to close door and...
I mean,
Lock
it's a bit late to
immediately.
state that. A bit late to state that, my dude.
What? Come on.
Yeah, it's a bit late to state that.
Well, Erg would violently knock on doors.
I mean, if you break a door, it's
Okay.
gonna cost you more money, though.
So after
Violently
you violently
knock on
knock on the door, for
Whose door?
Various doors.
All the doors.
so the innkeeper would have approached you,
Mm.
and this guy is not small.
Aww,
A solid 6 feet.
that's not right. Oh well, he's still
What
small.
do you mean not
compared to
right?
Erg.
What are you talking about?
He's the character of Erg. Erg has a very warped sense of morality. Clearly.
Yeah.
Wants everybody to.
So what would you do when this tavern guy is like, hey, stop with the racket? Fire room or
Erg
get out.
requires sleep.
The guy puts out his hand. 5 coins for a room.
Does Erg even have 5 coins? I don't even know.
By
You
the
have
way,
2. Yeah, you have 88.
You have
Oh,
to-
then yeah,
a ton
Erg
of
will
money.
do it. Erg doesn't mind. That's plenty of money. Okay, Erg will do it. Yeah, sure.
Okay, the guy takes 5 coins from you, but you go to sleep hungry.
Well, Ergo, wait, what? Wait. Tracy bought him a
You
meal.
never said you bought food.
What? Yes, he did. Yes, I
Then he
did
just
say that.
yelled, I
No,
need
you-
food.
Okay.
I said Erg is
You bought
satisfied, and he bought food with it.
Okay. So just take 10 coins away.
Okay.
Although, if you didn't add the 2 that you got from Trayson, add those.
Yeah, so -8.
and here I was just about to ask how loud they were being, and probably would have let Erg stay in my room if.
No, don't give an inch, or he will take a mile.
Yep.
It's true. It's true.
Well, he already paid for the room, so that opportunity is lost forever.
I didn't even realize he had that much money, to be honest.
He had like the most money.
Yeah, he
So-
has more money than the rest of the party.
So,
He has more money than the fucking nobleman.
so he's 81 left?
He has 80 left.
80, okay.
You can do that.
Goddamn, Erg can do
Wait, I
math.
thought it was 2 coins and then 5
Yes,
for the
and
room.
so 2 coins for food. 1 coin if you're getting a simple drink, presumably. Everything combined for a room and both morning and evening meals is 10.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you don't want to get all of that, then that's fine.
Something cheap ass. I'll just take your goddamn 8.
Okay, so everything after a little bit of racket in the night, we're finally back. Everybody is good.
Yep.
What do you guys do?
So we meet back up at the traditional table here in the center.
Yes, you have laid claim to this table.
Yeah. I kind of turn back towards Trace and so you suggested we go see the traders, right?
Yes. I'd highly recommend the traders that are somehow managing multiple different continents. They'll be most likely very smart for us to try to get work with them. They'll have plenty.
Plenty good.
However, you should not allow Erg to speak to them.
That also sounds like a very good plan.
That's not the way this works.
Yes, he doesn't seem to all be there.
Yeah.
From the guy who's technically dumber than him.
I don't think he'll follow that plan, but it's a good plan.
Erg, look at me. Erg work. Erg get food. Erg get bed.
Erg also take money.
Erg no take money.
Erg take money!
Erg take money from paycheck. Erg. Does Erg understand?
Erg understand. Erg not way work.
Not way work. Okay.
Okay.
Erg, stay with Bren.
So
Erg
why?
stay with Bran.
Why?
Bren speaks for Erg. Erg, listen to Bren, or Erg, get no food.
Erg take Bran food.
No. Erg, listen to Bren, or Erg, get no food.
Erg listen to Bran. Erg take Bran food.
Work on that.
Okay, so you guys head down to the Cronoan Traders group.
That was the building over there, right?
Yes, it is the big building.
I begrudgingly stay near Erg.
Well, you can listen from a distance.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyone at the door?
Sure, there will be a guard outside.
Does he immediately see us and attack us?
No,
Do we recognize
but
the
he
guard
definitely is
from-
watching you as you approach.
Shouldn't Erg take off the status effect he currently has?
It's up to her.
How do I take that effect off?
Click on your token, and go click on the way you put it up
I
on your
got it.
ticket.
Okay.
Where the hell's Wolfpack?
I didn't change it.
I'm here. Hello. Hi, what's wrong? Sorry.
Come over here, Wolfie.
I'm a little distracted. Where are...
We are going to head to the traders group to see if there's any work.
Let
There
me...
should be, because a bunch of people just died.
Yeah, 1 second.
Jojo, I would highly recommend you not speak right now.
All right,
You may have left an impression.
Okay. Let me just scroll in here.
Okay, so you guys
Okay.
open the. Do you just open the door, or do you go
No.
talk to the guard?
No, we're not going to open the door. We speak to the guard.
Okay, what do you say?
Greetings.
Kai nods. Like, what do you need at the kitchen?
Friend.
He asks what you need with the Cronoan Traders group.
We're looking for work. You'll see that we're quite able.
Guy sort of scans over all of you and motions his head towards the doors.
Thank you, kind sir.
Jojo holds the door open for a minute.
Okay. So,
If only I could see!
How kind of you, sir?
okay. So
Well,
come
I want
into
nothing
a,
to do with the fucking cape.
That's not a cape, but
What is that, a chair? What is that?
yeah, this is a chair.
Chair.
Cape on my screen.
Definitely
It's just the way it,
Yeah, that kind
A
of looks
chair
like a
cape.
like his model with the
Is that
purple.
No, okay, no. That's a secretary in a dress. She's sitting on a chair, okay?
Okay, now I see
Okay.
it. Now that I zoom in, I
I
see
was
it.
to ask, is that a male or a female? But there we go.
Okay. So as you enter, she looks up at you and she's like, "Yes? How can I help you?" As you approach in, by the way, you see more of the interior. Seems to open into a large and fancy-looking hall with a good number of people seated at tables.
Ooh, that's fancy.
You already know. Sorry. Greetings.
Great, Trayson, you're in the lead.
Evidently.
You
Greetings.
told Jojo not to speak.
I did tell her about this week. You're correct.
Okay, so you
My
greet her.
companions and I are curious in whatever potential work you may have.
Work. What type of work are you looking for?
I should have asked if you guys had skills.
Erg, fight.
Well,
I should have asked that, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Now, it highly depends on what you have available. As you see, many of us are of stature and well armed.
She nods her head. So you're looking to be mercenaries.
Yes.
Could have casually just pull out my Smith's hammer to just make sure it's in
Just
condition.
casually brandish this.
She nods her head a little bit uncertain, and then you see her turn to the side and motion for somebody, and a little messenger boy comes out. She tells him to go tell Craig that some people have arrived and want to be mercenaries, or want to be hired as mercenaries. Kid nods, runs out away, and then she...
Oi, there's some mercenary people.
Okay. I didn't think he was going to point was going to be like that, but that works too.
We're talking a very small boy.
very young.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so this takes about a minute or so. Boy comes back, whispers to her in the ear.
Oi, rebel, rebel.
Yeah, she turns towards you with a bit of a smile, and tells you to follow her as the boy runs off.
Tee-hee,
Okay, come
we're
on.
gonna fight in the back room. Have fun.
She leads you up in that direction, and these guards kind of get out of the way. And while I fix the revealing thing. So, it opens into a little bit of a hallway with a spiral staircase at the end, and she leads you into this room, which is like a conference room.
So this guy's like not gonna call me out.
Just be
Okay.
careful.
So she just motions for you guys to take your seat and says that the manager will be here shortly.
Thank you.
And then she takes her leave.
Well,
I'll
back.
just move full
I
back.
like how we're like
I'm sorry.
seated like completely scattered everywhere.
Jojo just takes the closest seat.
Erg firmly clasps his left hand
That'll work.
on Bryn's left shoulder.
Hmm.
Oh, I feel bad for you.
Bren,
It took me a minute to realize what you said. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh boy. Just one of you guys.
Sit by Erd, please.
Stay close.
take up
Erg,
almost
keep
half
you
a table.
safe.
Shane, please sit next to Erd.
Do it if I have to.
Yes. Erg. Erg done good. Please continue. And Erg get food.
Okay, so it takes a good solid minute or 2 minutes or so, and then the door opens again, and a man in some very fancy clothes walks in.
Oh, that is fancy.
Yes.
I can't even tell that's a man.
No, it's a dude. You can see the beard.
He's got a beard.
I can't even tell from his avatar.
Look at his hat. It's a fancy ass hat.
That is
Yeah, that's
so
a fancy ass hat right there.
Is it a macaroni?
Okay. He opens up his arms like with a bit of a smile on his face. He's like, "Welcome. So I've heard that you all wish to work for us. Is that true?"
Very correct.
Erg
And he
fight.
says, "Excellent, excellent." As he walks in,
Before we
And-
start, who do I have the pleasure of addressing?
of course, I am Craig Bonnick, the manager of the KTG of Mythonian.
I
And
am
then-
Trayson.
As this goes on, as you all presumably introduce yourselves in turn,
Mhm.
another guy
Big,
walks in.
scary looking motherfucker.
In full plate mail, and he just kind of stands along the wall here, not saying a word. So,
And your friend here who will be joining us.
just a guard. He
Just a guard.
likes to do that. Don't worry about him.
You get along well with Erg. I say that out of character, not in character.
Okay, so
Erg fight.
There's.
yeah, I'll just bam. Make sure you see his name tag now. Haha.
Thank you.
Oh, that is not the spelling of Craig that I thought it would be.
I thought it would be that great.
That's like a little EP thing. Oh, I thought it would totally be like that. Yeah. So he sits down and he's be like, "So, as you probably heard, and it's part of the reason you're here, we've had some mercenaries with issues recently, namely
Yeah.
dying."
Mm.
Is often the largest risk of this trade.
Yes. Judging by your words, you guys would be able to hold your own in a fight and would not just run away.
I think that's fair to say.
Erg would never do that.
Jojo Cost file.
So, does that have to be a bluff checker?
Yeah. Jojo was the only one who wanted to stand and fight.
No, I mean,
Okay. He sort of nods a bit. He's like, "We pay our mercenaries a coin a day,
Mm.
while also providing lodging and food."
Okay.
That sounds like more than a coin a day. I'm happy with that.
Well.
Erg is quite satisfied.
Now, let's avoid the elephant in the room. Your mercenaries were attacked yesterday by a very capable group. Who were they?
Ah, of course. The Free Workers Alliance, as they like to call themselves, but they're anything but that. They care only about themselves, wanting to maintain their former monopolies that they had here in Mythonian before us, the KTG, arrived and provided the people with a chance to choose. To choose which smiths they got their weapons from. To choose where they went to buy their goods. And, well, the former people holding a monopoly suddenly weren't able to compete. After about a year or so, most of them went out of business, and they formed what is now the Free Workers Alliance, hoping to run us out of town. By force, it seems.
Smells like weakness.
And at no point during any of the exchange of power, there was no negative actions done by your trading organization. it would take quite a bit to make traders and farmers and smiths become violent in such a way.
Ordinarily, I would completely agree with you. We've been in here in Mynor for over 2 years now, and it was only recently that they really became this violent. I can only assume it's out of desperation.
How recently?
4 months. Oh, and he kind of shrugs as he said that. I shrugged in real life as I said that. He would, yeah.
I think we did. Thank you for indulging me. Please continue.
Okay, so the mercenaries that we hire will generally merely be patrolling around, maintaining order, and preventing our properties from coming under attack, like what happened here yesterday. That is, for the most part, the extent of the job, assuming that things don't escalate even more, but the current situation is a little bit uncertain.
And if it were to escalate, what precisely is the KTG's plan or current list of options?
Rules of engagement.
We would never initiate any sort of unwarranted aggression. But considering how desperate they are now and to what ends they are willing to go, we will respond in kind. If you are really looking for this job, then your participation in that would be an excellent way to prove your worth.
I was just gonna say, you don't happen to have any more temporary contracts or like outsourcing work for more dangerous jobs potentially, because I'm not looking to stay in town for too long.
So you're looking for a position that would be more along the lines of escorting caravans and ships?
Or a bounty of some kind you need, or problems outside of the city that need to be dealt with.
I mean, they're traders, so, you know.
Yeah. If you mentioned that, you would explain that the KTG primarily deals with trade, the movement of goods, the sales of services all along the western coast, from here north to Aynor.
But if there's any like problematic creatures lurking in caves or something like that are attacking trade routes or anything like that,
we
also be something of
accompany
interest to us.
We accompany our ships and caravans with an ample defense force, and while they do definitely come under fire from either roving bandits or groups similar to the Free Workers Alliance attempting to make a quick buck on our goods, for the most part, it's not an insurmountable problem. We've managed to stabilize in the region over the last few years, and most groups aren't so brazen as the Free Workers Alliance anymore. But if you outside the city, we have heard that the Free Workers Alliance has been attempting to disrupt trade to the south between us and the city of Yathnius. We're not sure to the extent of their operations right now, but that might be what you're looking for.
Maybe. I was more just looking for the thrill of adventure and meeting new people and seeing new places. Walking with a caravan doesn't always guarantee that adventure.
He kind of puts his hand on his chin a little bit. He's like, you do realize what the KTG is, right?
Not very well, no. I am very new in town.
They are a as it says in the name of trading organization, that has managed to grow
makes
grow
sense.
in power and being able to trade with not only this continent but some of the other continents within our world.
That would
And,
make sense
yeah.
with the name.
Yeah, hearing you say that, he would nod. He's like, there are other groups that focus more on exploring the continent. That's not what we do very much, though. We focus purely on the commerce and the making of money in this new and changing environment. Other groups that attempt to breach the interior or discover and explore ruins. Groups like that certainly exist, and if you're looking for something like that, then I suggest you perhaps try another door.
Good to know. I legit, like, as a player, don't know if we're supposed to be sticking with these guys or like.
It's up to
I
us to
actually
decide.
don't. Yeah, I guess, but this just kind of like, from one player to another, seems like the boring 9-to-5 job.
Sensing confusion or hesitation would perhaps be a better word amongst everybody. Excuse me, Craig. Would you mind if we had a moment to deliberate amongst ourselves?
He gives a slow nod and then rises and mentions that he'll be just outside in the main hall, so you can let him know whenever. And he leaves, and the big guy, following 2 steps behind, backs out as well.
Oh, big boy.
So, do we want to take this job just for now to get a roof over our heads and while we look for something else, or should we just head out to something that's more adventurous that'll get us out into the wilderness, perhaps?
One of the potential
At the very least,
options
joining
is
a caravan will at least get us around and exploring the island, or well, the continent.
and that's one of the more ideal situations I was thinking of. We need to branch out more than just this town.
Yeah, at the very least, it would get us away from here, which seems to be quite volatile.
It's most likely to be volatile wherever we go. It's a new world.
That's a chance we'll have to take, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to a temporary contract. At least until one of us hopefully has another vision to at least point us in a direction.
Erg clasps his left hand over Bren's left shoulder and Shane's right shoulder with his right hand. We take the job, yes?
Sure.
Bren slowly nods.
Friends?
Yes.
He grasps a little tighter.
Yeah,
We
obviously.
take job, yes?
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
opposing
Food,
I'm
yes?
not opposing you.
Yes, Erg. We take job.
Yes.
Before we say yes, perhaps we should talk also to the freedom fighters. I'm not buying to everything Craig says.
Seems too convenient.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have
Options.
multiple sides of the story. That too. Yeah, options. That's not a word.
Because when it comes down to it,
We don't need to do the first thing we come across.
Yeah, that is true. A better opportunity may be on the horizon. We just need to seek it.
Bren kind of frowns a bit, but seeing how everybody seems to be on board with the idea, he slowly nods his head in agreement.
Erg clasps a little harder. No! Job, yes?
Job later. But job, not this job, yes. Other job, yes.
By the end of today, we will have a job.
Jojo is the one person that Erg has any respect for. Of course.
Jojo, if you'd be so kind as
I feel like at this,
I bet Erg is just waiting for us to shake his hand.
I feel like at this point, at this point, Erg probably has some respect for Trayson as well. He seems to be listening to him a lot.
Oh, I thought it was just because Trayson sounds very commanding.
I mean,
That could be very annoying in the long run. So if you just listen to him, he won't be as annoying. Tell me I'm not right.
Erg be like, Erg is like, well, take job now. If other job comes, great. Take job now.
Jojo, this was all you, man.
Can you please get Greg?
It just goes. Judge will just be. But if we agree to a contract, we can't take other jobs later.
Oh, it's
Well,
it's
if it-
only a
if it-
contract
if it-
job? I didn't get that opinion.
Temporary contract.
Oh.
We could sign for a temporary contract, yes.
Or,
Ah.
we take it and then don't do it. Does it really matter?
What does it
Or
really
we
matter
kill
about
everyone
in
this?
the
One of
building
the
and
most
take
prominent
stuff.
trading companies in the entirety of the West Coast. You
Or we
tell
kill-
me.
We kill everyone in this building and take their stuff.
I don't think that's
Definitely
Easy
not happening.
peasy.
Happening.
I don't know.
How about that?
I would highly
If we
recommend.
funnel them into this doorway here.
For sure,
I
but
don't.
we don't
think
have
it's a
an
good
archer.
idea.
We don't have an archer.
But I was not saying that seriously.
Well, obviously.
Okay. Just
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Let's do it.
So is
Die.
JoJo getting Greg or not?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Jojo goes over and goes, "We've come to a decision for the time being.
Excellent.
Uh,
First, allow me to thank you for your time. Now, as far as the job opportunities, the escort option seems more favorable. However, before we sign on into a contract, we would like to take the rest of the day to explore the rest of our potential options before finally coming to a decision. You, as a businessman, can surely understand that.
So he does sort of raise an eyebrow at this, but he nods. Of course, of course. Come back anytime. Our doors are always open to capable hands.
Thank you. Gentlemen, let's take our leave.
Jojo stands up and says, "Thank you for your time," and then starts.
follow Trayson up. Come along, Erg.
Erg.
And holds
Sad.
the front door open.
Erg, as you pass this big guy,
Uh-huh.
and this guy's big. Like, he's almost your height. He's probably 6'4", 6'5". And in his armor, that gives him an extra 3 to 4 inches. So you're looking at this guy. He's big. Okay, and he's, as you're leaving, you're looking at him, and you notice his eyes are following you.
Erg's scared.
Come along, Erg.
Keep going, guys.
Fucking myth.
I just was taking
shit.
it
Out of the way.
Trying to get this guy to fucking swing.
I love how you needed to add that. I love it.
I was like, oh no, please don't.
Thank you so much.
Don't do it. Now
Okay,
Oh
so
my god.
No one
If you guys do that, you
understands
leave.
but me.
Good stuff, huh?
So, once we get a good distance away from the building where there's no chance of being overheard or anything, I
Walking
turn
to now, by the way, while we're doing this.
I turn towards Trayson and kind of ask, so do you have any idea how to find these people that you want to talk to?
We head south. These type of
Right,
people
boss.
who are so interested on helping the people of this town, they will make themselves available to anyone who is really looking for them. All we need to do is make it clear that we are looking for them.
Jojo also say, "People yesterday also told me to ask people in the south because they would be the ones to know. So we just go ask people in the south."
Excellent. Shall we?
okay, so
You lost everything again.
yeah, say when you're good, Casey.
I'm good. Yeah, you can continue whenever.
So as you guys headed south, as as you went a couple blocks down, it transitions into or away from businesses and shops and more in towards residential. And as you keep going, the residential starts to degrade a little bit. Like these houses are smaller, or they're definitely not as clean. The roads are a little bit less maintained. What was that?
So like slums or
No, not to the level of slums.
okay.
These are still actual houses. There are the occasional shop with a sign out front. These are not like run down and piss poor. These are just like the lower middle class.
Lower middle class compared to upper middle class or regular middle class.
Yeah. And so, do you guys just walk, or what do you do as you're heading south?
Observe, see how people act.
Wouldn't I have had time to, because I was here first, wouldn't I have had time to get a layout of the area?
Well, you said you were focused more on shops, so that would have been around the middle section of the city. So you're leaving that portion. So you're just seeing how people act as you're strolling through the streets with weapons?
I'm just walking alongside everybody.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be really perceptive.
See how people act, see
Okay.
how people look at it.
Let's everybody roll perception.
Oh, I wonder what this is
If there was
about.
ever a time... That's initiative, never mind. Sorry about that.
Hey, it's a plus in a perception. Just roll high on perception checks. And it'll be fine.
I
that's not
see
bad.
everything!
The nat 20? Oh, it's only a 19 plus 1. Oh, man. It could have been so much cooler.
Fucking got a 20. I see the world.
Okay, so as you guys have gone, you've gone quarter mile by this point. Trayson, Jojo, and Dane, and Bryn, I guess most
Everyone
of you guys.
except Erg.
Everyone except Erg, who's just not focused on that at all. You guys notice that you're being followed. And at first, you're not sure. You're like, it's just people moving around. But over time, you're definitely sure that somebody is following you.
Can I, let me whisper to Trayson?
Is he a small person?
It's like, hey,
Yes.
I'm sure
He's a small person.
Well, no, you don't know. Erg doesn't
Oh,
know.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, damn it.
Eric's
trying
too
to
focused on not being an asshole.
I'm just trying to whisper to Trayson, like, I'm sure you feel this too, but I think we're being followed. Can you lead us down a side alley real quick?
You don't think I was doing that?
I'd bring it to your attention.
Okay,
Just
so
act calm, act casual. Eventually, we'll be forced to go into a tighter section.
yeah. Well, right now you guys are on the main road that goes south.
I
If you want to get on a smaller road, you're gonna need to take a turn.
I just want to willing to follow us.
So, do you guys do anything about this?
We go about one or two more. Is city blocks an accurate term?
I mean, if he's
It's
small and
approximate
Erg knew
measure of
about
distance, but
it,
they're not. It's not like designed in blocks, but yeah.
if he's a
We
small
go
approximate
person,
term.
another two more city blocks, and then we make a left.
if he's a
Okay.
small person and Erg knows about it, I mean, he's just gonna turn around and confront the guy.
know about it. Thankfully, Erg does not know.
Thankfully.
Damn it.
Well, hold up. Is there any shops near us? Where we?
Roll me a 1d4.
Boop.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Hey.
So there's definitely a general store next to you, and we'll say there's a blacksmith next to you.
Bren. Actually, you better get JoJo.
Yes.
Can you take Erg to the general store and I hand you a coin? You can get him something to drink.
Yes.
Thank you.
It is. Erg, you thirsty? Come with me.
Yes. Take.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so, oh god, that doesn't work. Okay, whatever. Reveal areas. Okay, so you guys can see the general store. It's in the top of this section.
I can't see anything in the moment.
Look up.
Yeah, we're still on the same
Scroll up. Yeah, I know. It's still on the same map.
map. Oh, okay.
It's up.
Way up there.
Yeah.
I was not zoomed out enough to see that. That was pretty zoomed out.
So we. And he's still following us, and he turned the corner with us, right?
Yes. And by this point, because you've gone far enough, so you can really recognize who this is. It appears to be a younger child. Looks sort of like an urchin, but not quite as dirty as some of the urchins you're familiar with in Meridia.
Boy.
So I'm trying to load this screen, but it's not doing anything. All right.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to load this updated screen. Like, I tried to zoom out so I could see more of it, and
Just try refreshing if it's not working.
Okay,
I know the issue you're having. I've had it a few times before.
gotcha. I'll just reopen on another tab. It's weird. Game will start shortly.
Okay, I'm not having the best of luck on finding a good shopkeep token right now, so forget it. Pretend there's a shopkeep.
Shopkeep.
Oh god, there we go. Okay, all right.
Fucking very shocking. God damn.
Am I supposed to see a shop of some kind somewhere?
It's near
You
the
scroll all
top.
the way up.
It's like to the right of the.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Move your token inside, please.
Hello, Jojo.
I don't see.
I'm in the. I can actually see it now, so I'm good.
I don't.
Does anybody else see him moved up there?
He's moving his character. He has a constant
Okay.
scroll up. You can't scroll and
Oh,
move
now
at
I
the
see
same
it.
time.
Yep.
I just zoomed way in.
Okay, so you guys walk into the general store.
Shane's going with them.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you
Okay.
want to go with them?
I feel like I should.
If you feel that you should, go ahead.
Yes.
Alright, so it's just me and Bren then.
Okay, so as they go into the general store, what do you and Bryn do?
I'm trying to think of the best way to lure this kid out. You know, if anyone else has ideas about to lure the fucking kid out, I was just trying to get rid of the fucking thug. Can't come up with all the ideas now.
I mean, Erg can just walk up to the counter and be like, I require stuff. Give me things!
So how far away is the kid from us?
He's probably a good 100 feet. He's maintaining a decent distance. The crowds aren't that crowded, so it's not like he has to follow close.
I know I'm probably not, like, examining him in great detail or anything, because I don't want to be looking at him or anything, but does he resemble at all the messenger boy that was at the KTV?
No, you think this is a completely separate kid.
Okay.
Should be doing a kid from KTG.
Say that again, Silga?
I said he can't be the KTG you gave because he's too dirty, just from the description you gave us.
Yeah, this appears to be separate.
You need to dirty yourself up.
Yeah. Kid's not going to be smart enough to do that. I think the best way is for us to split up and go into different shops, see if he will get close enough to be able to see what we're doing inside the shops, or if he's going to sit there and wait for us to leave. So we go inside the blacksmith.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, blacksmith is next to the general store. That's the wrong side.
I'm putting my character in there. I'm scrolling over.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
This over here.
Yeah, that's the entrance.
Okay.
So you realize that for the section of the city this blacksmith is pretty fancy. Like, it kind of, as you walk in, you kind of think to yourself, like, this is a little bit weird for it to be
Yeah, it looks fancy.
in this section of city that's not really up to par with this. Like, this place is a fully featured blacksmithery.
Hint, hint. He probably supplies weapons to the rebels.
What a Minecraft-like.
I mean, let's be honest. They're gonna supply weapons to everybody. Both sides.
Man, if only I had gone with them. Oh boy. The things I could talk about. Well, oh.
Okay, so do you guys do anything or just wait?
So I walk over
I'm gonna
to.
kind of examine everything on the shelf stuff.
I walk over to the stores and I'm just examining them.
Okay, so the blacksmith was currently hammering a thing. He'll go douse it and then he'll return to you. Looking for anything specific?
Just looking at what you have. I'm very impressed.
I'm very proud of it.
You should be.
Some of my best work is over there.
What surprises me is the quality of the work in this particular area of town. I'm surprised that you have a clientele capable of purchasing any of your quality products.
He kind of gives a wry smile. He's like, people always need good weapons.
Have any particular customers you like to sell to?
Whoever pays.
Oh.
You notice he is looking at you a little bit more warily than previously. Okay, so Joe, Shane, do you guys do anything in the?
What do you even buy at the general
Start
store?
entering.
That's where you can buy anything. Oh, like, you know that huge list of additional equipment in the handbook? Pretty much all of that stuff would come from here.
Ah,
This is where you buy everything that's not food and weapons, basically. Or like specialty goods like that an apothecary would need to make.
So I just ask if he has anything to drink.
so fancy things that Erg would like?
Kind of looks at you a little bit weird, like, this isn't a restaurant, but I do have some water in a barrel over there near the door.
How much for?
Erg be like, you can buy nice things, Erg like.
Like, well, you
You see
can...
anything you want there, you can buy it.
Yeah, so if you ask how much is... He's like, you can have some water.
The water is free. The barrel is not.
Yeah, that is true.
Eric, if you would like some water, there's.
It's like, if you need a cup, I can sell you that, though. If you want to spend money.
I don't know. Eric, do you have anything to drink with?
Shopkeeper, I really need to spend money.
Excellent! I have some fishing tackle right here. Give it you for 100 coins.
Fishing tackle's fucking expensive. You paid
Okay.
fucking 1 gold a day.
Well, that's in addition to.
We're not even getting paid that much yet.
But we do have free room and free food.
Yeah, but
That's like 11 over there.
yeah. And other people have to pay for that stuff too. Like,
Be aware that's an entry wage.
Yeah, fair enough.
and still.
I'm sure the guy in the nice big ass army gets paid a lot more.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Trace and Brandon, anything else from you guys?
I do a perception check just to as I'm examining the shop.
What are you looking for?
One, I'm examining the smithy to see if maybe I could potentially recognize him from the giant ruckus of yesterday, and then two, any type of oddities inside the blacksmith.
And as I walk around, I'd like to make a perception check towards the door just to see if the kid's still following us.
Okay, let's
Like if
see.
he's peeking in or anything.
So you can go ahead and make a perception check, Trace, and well, both of you can.
Not a very good one.
Mine either.
Damn.
Okay, so the smithy doesn't have windows except for this one over here, but so you can't really you don't have good vision outside, so you can't see the kid. As far as you know, he's gone or whatever. But so Trace, and you're sort of looking around for any oddities. I mean, it just seems like a blacksmith's shop. I mean, it's a little bit arranged differently than ones you've seen before, but all the things that are supposed to be here are here, and there's not anything that really jumps out at you. I mean, yeah, it's kind of standard looking.
And what about the man?
If you would, there's a skill for that. It's called insight.
Oh, okay.
So just perception's not really enough to understand the subtleties of, or try to gain additional information than you could just from
Human behavior.
what I'm saying.
No,
There's a
I got
lot
you.
of nuance to it.
No, I get you completely. Shit, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Can't be very blunt.
Nuance is a fun word.
If anybody from the other groups wants to do things, just say.
No, I'm good. I'm very poor.
Berg requires gold.
Erg has gold. More gold than everybody else.
Give more gold! Erg need more!
Do you say this to the shopkeep?
No! Erg say to companions.
Jojo goes, I literally have 0 gold.
Eric, use gold. Buy more gold.
Erg is...
Here, Erg, I will give you 5 gold for every 10 gold you give me. How's that sound like for a fucking deal?
Okay, Shane, what do you do while Jojo was talking about water?
Me? I just looked around. I only have 14 gold, my dude.
Are you just looking around in the shop?
Probably would have been better if I went to the blacksmith, but no, I don't know that it's there.
Jojo goes,
You can always just cross the street and come into the smithy.
Oh, is it really across the street?
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
Okay, so you head out.
good luck, Jojo.
Make a perception roll as you're crossing the
Let me
street.
make a perception roll over here.
As you're in the street making that perception roll.
High roll, come on, high roll. It's not high at all.
Because he already knew the kid was there, does he still gain any advantages for that?
So
I mean, I knew we were being followed.
I mean,
I just didn't know. I didn't know the kid.
He has gone into the store, so he has to like look around for the kid, right?
yeah. So as you're crossing the street, you sort of glance a little bit to the side where the kid was at previously,
Okay.
and he's not there.
Okay.
That's all you know.
To the smith now.
Yeah.
Thanks. Woo! Hey, what's up,
Hey,
guys?
Shane.
How's it going? I just take the time to look around the shop, eat everything.
At this point, I have I think 2 gold left, so I don't really have anything I can afford here. So I'm gonna start kind of making my way outside,
Okay.
so it doesn't look suspicious that I'm just kind of hanging out there forever.
Yeah, I got you. So As you go outside, go ahead and make another perception check.
Okay. Nope.
Oh my god, what is it with you guys?
You can't see shit.
Does Erd do anything?
I'm just gonna hang out by the entrance while I wait for these two.
Okay, so you're sort of keeping watch?
Well, Erg is very
I'm
unhappy
not
that
very
his
well.
two... Say what?
I said apparently not very well
Yeah.
for keeping watch. But
Erg is not happy that his sources of income have dissipated, so he's also leaving.
I guess you don't want to buy anything with Erg money.
No, of course not. He uses other people's
Wants to buy
money. You know
things
Erg.
Judas
So,
is the shopkeeper. I guess. Thank you. He's.
I mean,
Shopkeeper just frowns as you're walking out, and he's like,
yeah,
"Oh,
fuck that
this
guy. I mean, it's how Erg thinks.
thing." So you guys walk back out to the street. Both of you can make perception checks as well.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I literally have a plus.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, I'll just give it to you, Jojo. So, you notice
I rolled
that
above a 10.
literally right next to the building is the kid.
Which building is the?
Like
The
shop.
the general store. So he was like he would have been like right over here, on this edge of the building. So
and yet we
I'm gonna
somehow
walk
couldn't
up to
see him.
no, it's not you saying in the open. He's like right on the corner, just peeking around it barely to look at what's happening, so that he can see you guys when you come out of the shop.
Okay.
I shall approach.
So as you lock eyes with him and start walking towards him, he runs away. Do you chase?
It's,
Coming.
it's. I am fast. He's a small child. I'm a physically fit adult.
Okay. So you chase after him. Go ahead and use one stamina, and you can catch him.
Okay.
Okay, so you grab the kid. You've gone all, 150 feet or so before you caught him, grabbed him by the arm, kind of lifted him off the ground a little bit. What do you do?
Why did you run? I just wanted to talk.
You don't want to beat him up a little bit? Rough him up a little bit? I mean...
What did Erg do when he saw Jojo just dash?
Yeah, what did Erg do when Jojo dashed?
I mean, Erg looks on, but he doesn't see the kid, so he doesn't know what's going on.
And Jojo has no money.
Okay.
to even
Now,
care
what about
anymore.
Bryn? You've been keeping watch. What do you do when you see this?
Yeah, I'll run after him.
Okay.
Since I
So
see him moved off in a direction.
Jojo grabs the kid, asks him why he ran. The kid is just like trying to hit your hand that you're grabbing his arm with. He's like, "Let me go! Let me go!"
But he's such a
I
didn't do
tiny
anything.
person.
I'll let you go if you
I
want.
like the voice guy.
I have a question for you.
I'll let you go if you satisfy me.
Even close to what I said.
Uh,
I don't wish to hurt you.
Just satisfy me, that's all you need to do.
So he sort of calms down after a few seconds or so, and he
Once he starts calming down, I'll like his arm.
you let him go.
Yep.
You
You only know I can catch you.
Yeah. He kind of backs away a couple feet, like to maintain a little bit different distance from you. At this point, Bryn, you would have caught up.
I'd be like kneel down to be at his level, too.
Yeah. Did anyone else follow, or is it just Jojo and Bryn?
Eric doesn't even know what happened. I mean, he's just like, he saw this...
I didn't even really notice that they left.
I mean, I guess Jojo would take notice that Bryn ran. I mean, sorry.
Would he have followed Bryn, or would he have gone to the blacksmith with the other guys?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, let me roll 1d2 to figure that out.
We prefer to call that flipping a coin.
You have to specify
I can do that
before you
too.
roll.
I have a coin here. Let me do it. All right. All right.
You have to specify which is which before you roll.
Oh yeah, heads. I am following Bren. Tails. I am not.
Okay.
Let's see what it was. Heads. So I am following Bren. So I'm going over there.
So, at this point, the kid kind of musters up his little courage, and he's staring at you, Jojo, and he's like, "Dogs of the KTG aren't welcome here."
Oh. That went slightly different than I thought I was going to.
Sorry, I just totally zoned out. I'm getting tired. Like,
Okay, yeah, we won't be going too much longer, but so yeah, he says, "Dogs of the KTG aren't welcome here.
who says we're dogs of anybody?
We saw you coming out of the building. You were in there for a while."
Yes, because we were asking them questions after we fought them yesterday.
The kid just shrugs. Like he
I have the bruises and the scars.
You should ask who he is.
You say we're the KTG isn't welcome around here. Is there anyone who particularly is unwelcoming of them? I'd like to meet with them.
The kid kind of, no, he wouldn't laugh. He would, he might chuckle a little bit. He's like, "You mean the FWA?"
Yes, that
Those
acronym.
guys.
That's
Yes,
really
the
hard to
FWA.
remember everything that it stands for.
FWA, fine.
The something Workers Alliance.
Free Workers Alliance.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
okay.
I know it's
The
joking.
Freemasons. Call them the Freemasons.
So the kid turns around and starts jogging.
Hey, come back here! Just don't run yet.
He doesn't
Me too.
stop.
I'll start following him.
Okay. He
I'm not
goes
trying to catch
into
him. I'm not
he
trying
goes
to catch
into a nearby building.
Okay, follow him in.
Okay. So by this point, Shane, Trayson, you guys would have definitely noticed that at least Bryn is gone and the street is pretty quiet outside.
Okay.
What was the last reaction Smith to me? So I got distracted by everything else that was going on.
You asked him who he sells to, and he's like, anyone who pays.
But then he was like worrying me or something like that.
Like at that point, you kind of noticed that he's watching you a little bit more warily because you're just kind of standing over the weapons and asked him multiple questions and stuff like that. I mean, whether you read how much you read into that, that's up to you. But yeah, he was watching you a little bit more closely than he was initially when you walked in.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for the blunt approach. Payers like the FWA.
He would narrow his eyes at that. He's like, "Who wants to know?" Your mic cut out. What was that?
I want to know. I asked you, didn't I?
And who are you?
And here
I am
Great, by the way.
I am. Who are you? Oh, I am Trayson.
Okay.
A newcomer to this place.
He is
And-
Trayson, son of a shepherd. No.
The guy would, I guess, slowly nod. He's like, "I've sold to them once or twice."
Shepherds?
Did you hear about what happened yesterday?
The whole city knows of it.
And how do you feel about it?
He would crack a wide grin. He's like, "I'm no friend of the KTG."
I can tell, seeing as you're still in business.
He doesn't really respond to that. He kind of like looks at you more askew. He's like, "What do you mean by that? Like, are you threatening me or something?" Like,
No, it's just very strange for a shop of this quality to be in a area such as this, while the KTG proceeds to put the entire town into a stranglehold as far as the economy goes. So it makes me question, how in the world are you actually in business and maintaining the quality work you have? Unless, of course, you're receiving funding, like from maybe the FWA.
the KTG make their money by selling goods cheaper than anyone here can sell them. My goods aren't as cheap as theirs, but sometimes quality is important,
Quality over quantity.
I just pull
especially
out
for
my
weapons.
I just pull out my smith's hammer and start looking it over. The shop.
Okay, well, it looks like a pretty good shop. Everything is
All right.
pretty decent quality. Like, you know, there's soot stains and
Well,
plenty
as a blacksmith shop should though.
yeah, exactly. Like, this is a
Wow.
well-used shop, but it's not in disrepair. It's not
Yeah.
cluttered and disorganized. It's pretty decent.
Does anything seem out of place to you, Wolf? Seeing as you clearly have some type of background.
No, I mean it seems like everything's pretty well organized. It seems like he's doing pretty well for himself.
You don't want to do like a perception check to see if you notice anything with your
I
background?
was gonna ask Myth that until he basically explained the entire thing. But if you think a check will help,
Yes, I think a check would be
let's
great.
see how low I can roll.
Jesus H.
Average.
Christ.
Rolls today have been quite mediocre.
Yeah, mine have sucked a lot. I'm very sad about that.
Yeah. Okay, well,
So, because I do have a blacksmith background, I should know a little more than average. Let's just pretend that 10 was like an 11.
oh, okay. So let's see. So going back to the other group, so JoJo follows the kid into a building. Bryn, you were following along, and you probably caught up to him by this point. Do you follow him inside the building?
I'll is the door still open or behind them?
You could be right on his heels if you want.
Well, if I'm right up next to him already, then yeah, I'll just follow him.
Okay, and then I assume Erg would as well. So you guys stroll into this building, and it's pretty dimly lit. Like, it takes a bit to adjust from the bright sun outside to the interior. And then you kind of realize that you're not alone. There's 8, 9 people surrounding you right now.
Sounds about right. About what I was expecting.
Hello. Are you the caretakers of this child?
The guy, one of them does step forward, right in front of you. He's like, "Dogs of the K2G aren't welcome here."
Well, I am no dog, and puts out his hand over her handshake and goes, "My name is Joseph Joestar. I'm recently new in town."
He looks you in the eye for a good second or so, and give me 1 second.
Hold on, he needs to roll.
Yeah, actually. Okay. Yeah. So, after a bit of hesitation, he steps back out of your face and extends his hand and shakes yours. He's like, "Why were you at the ATG building earlier?"
I pull out my coin first and turn it inside out. 'Cause some need to make money somehow, and I heard they might have jobs, but I did not like what I heard.
Understandable. Not many do like what they hear from the KTG. At least if not us.
It was sweet words, but they sprang hollow to me. And it wasn't quite what I was looking for anyways.
Yeah, so he kind of looks behind you towards Bryn and Erg, and he's like, what about your other companions?
I believe they were in the same situation. And one of them's incredibly dumb.
Erg, what do you do when you hear this?
I wasn't specific about which one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Erg is silent, I guess.
Yeah.
I just kind of nod at least to the first part before he says the one of them is dumb part.
So, after you mention this, he's like, I meant, where are they?
I don't know. They told me to go into his shop. And then I saw this boy who's been following us, so I decided to ask him some questions, but he ran.
The guy turns around, and the kid is in the corner, just sitting down, so kind of wagging his legs on under the table that he's on. And he just asks the kid, where are the other two? Kid responds, in the blacksmith shop. The guy sort of nods, like, follow me. He leads you guys out. A few of his other guys accompany him. You guys go to the blacksmith. So,
I knew it!
Well, we know you're there. Like, for all
Yeah.
you know, we're going there because you're there.
I obviously, like,
Hey there, Grayson again.
yeah, so Shane and Trayson, you guys were just kind of like awkwardly
Loitering.
looking around the blacksmith shop. Yeah, loitering. Causing the blacksmith to be quite on edge. But, and then you sort of turn around and you realize there's like 10 people just outside the shop.
I swear.
Oh.
Put my Smith hammer away.
so you're going to pull the 10 people into the shop?
No. They stay on the street. I guess Brandon and JoJo come in, but
I think I
Oh,
found
as
the...
Erg.
Erg would follow Bryn, so
F,
Where the fuck is Erg?
Erg follows Bryn.
C.
Yeah. Okay. Because my first question to JoJo was going to be, where's Erg? And then he's right there.
Erg here.
Erg here.
So I turned to JoJo. And you said that Shane and I are aware of those people?
Oh yeah, you turn around and you definitely see them. They're just standing out there in the street, kind of just looking at you guys, just waiting.
And so I asked JoJo, what's going on?
The boy was with the FWB.
FWA.
A.
So are they all big people out there, or are they small people?
The kid's not following them anymore, so they don't have the tiny guy, but I'd say one or two of them are relatively scrawny, yeah.
Okay, but what about the big people? Are there people like around the same size Erg is? I mean, it just depends.
No. There are people around the same size as Grayson, like right at 6 foot, but only like 2 of them. Most of them are 5'8", 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, really? Okay, well that seems a little small for like 20 people, but okay.
No, not 20.
10.
And the 10 was including you, Bryn, and JoJo.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just 7 guys, maybe 6, 7, 8, something like that.
So
Okay.
I look at JoJo. I look at this group of 7 people. I pick up the sword neck in front of me. Quickly. And proceed to point it at the blacksmith. What the hell's
Wait.
going on?
You take up the sword, do what, and point at the blacksmith?
I look at it really quick, just examine it. And then proceeded to point it at the blacksmith.
The blacksmith would definitely frown.
and ask him what the hell is going on.
The blacksmith looks back. He was like, "I'd like to know the same thing as well. Please don't fight in my shop, and put the sword down, please, if you're not going to buy it."
How do you get that last bit in it, didn't he?
Oh my god.
Well, he's not exactly comfortable looking at like 12 people in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy isn't with the FWA now, is he?
You don't know.
I
You
mean,
don't have the
he
inside skill.
has communication with the people that are out in like the building way across the alleyway. You know.
I asked the blacksmith, do you recognize any of those people?
Like, what does that mean? I mean, yeah, I've seen them.
I think he
I've
knows.
lived in this town for years.
Just trying so hard to be like, it's a blacksmith! Here's the
Oh,
evidence.
God.
Like, that has nothing to do with it.
It really needs it to be the blacksmith.
He did.
Next, you're gonna start planting evidence on the blacksmith.
So what are the 7 people doing when they see me throwing a sword at the blacksmith?
They might have put their hands closer to their weapons. Like, what the fuck is this guy trying to do? No, the guy who was kind of in charge and talked to JoJo earlier would have been like, "What are you trying to do there?"
Because as far as I know, we're being fucking ambushed. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Do you say that loud enough for them to hear?
No.
Okay. So, Shane, you
Loud
hear
enough
it.
for anyone to hear?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
I say that to the people inside the building, loud enough to hear.
To go, oh, why wouldn't they just take us out at the last ambush then? And then come get you? Why would they let us all group up?
Fair. I put the sword back.
The blacksmith breathes out a little bit, relaxes.
Jojo goes, I apologize for his actions, sir.
The guy shrugs. He's like, "Just get out of my shop."
Can
I say
do.
we start heading
Not
out,
a fan
out
of
of
weapons anyways.
Yeah, so we go into the street.
Okay, so when the guy finally sees all of you outside, he's kind of nods his head like, "So, are you with the KTG or not?"
Not at
That
the
depends
moment.
very heavily what's going to happen right now.
Well, nothing's going to happen until you decide on that.
That's some circular outlaw.
That's a circular
Jojo just goes like, wait, what?
Let's have a standoff, guys.
I mean,
Like a
we're not,
Mexican standoff. And we-
Now, JoJo with his zero mind would definitely be like, "Yeah, that makes total sense."
I mean,
No, he's like, he's really confused. But like, just, wait, but if they,
Mm.
But who am I?
Who am I?
I don't know if I side him on it.
questions.
I mean, we're not technically with them. I don't say this out loud, of course, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we only killed 3 of their men.
Do you say that?
No.
I mean, I know how Erg would react. He'd be like,
you guys are gonna need to say something, okay?
all right, well, Erg would be like, they offer us food and lodging. You offer better. We with you.
The guy is like, he turned his head a little bit like, did I understand what he just said? Because that was a little hard to understand, but... and then he's like, so you are offering services?
Of course.
Not a question. He just
Jojo goes,
demanded.
"That's-
Demanded a better deal.
Work.
Like,
Judge Element, yes, that is our main goal right now is to get some gold.
Okay.
I,
He would
I,
be
I
like,
guess I kind of look around and shrug. Yeah.
Also,
what
if
are
you
you
happen to
doing
know
about this
anyone
right now?
named Mushun, I'm looking for that man as well.
Mushin.
And the rest of the group's like, what the fuck is that? Who's
He-
what?
He scratches his chin a little bit. He's like, haven't heard of him, but I might know someone who does.
That's good. I need to find him. He is an associate of mine.
Okay. Well, in response to everybody else, he's like, if you're looking for money, can't offer you that. But if we can repel the KTG, you'd be entitled to some of the loot.
Can you explain exactly what the KTG has been doing?
And why don't we go inside and not in the middle of the road?
Yes.
He would nod, and then he's like, follow me. And then off you go to another section of the city, which we can pick up next time. Because it's almost 11.
In the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Fuck here.
What was that, Soka?
What 8 o'clock here?
Yeah.
Well,
and
you're a strange person.
Yeah, but some of us worked at 6:30 this morning.
I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning.
I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
And I get to go in. And I get to
I've been
go
up
in
since
tomorrow.
last week.
please, we all know you don't sleep.
Yeah, you don't sleep. I got to go in for a 6 day.
You are Skynet. I mean, come on, be real here.
Dinner,
Let's
though.
go.
You need to eat that spicy 11 o'clock p.m. dinner. Probably should have ate before drinking a beer.
Well,
I probably
okay,
should have too, to be honest, because I was feeling pretty tired after this.
I don't drink that much, though.
before we close this out, let's talk about next week. When is a good time? Do you guys want to stick with Friday?
I'm fine with
How does everybody's schedules look?
Well, I'm trying to get my
Same.
I'm trying to get my next MLD match for Thursday. I have to play next week.
I'd be good for anytime
By the
after
way,
hours on the weekdays or anytime on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
I thought it was very sad.
Would be one of my better ones, but I'm gonna have a hard time doing every week.
I mean, I'm also cool with the weekend.
Early weekend kind of works, but later weekend doesn't work for me.
By later weekend, do you mean later in the day or later as in
day.
Sunday? Oh, okay.
Weekends are very every weekend's very different for me. I mean, some Saturdays I work, some Saturdays I don't. I don't generally work Sundays, but
So basically, what we need to do is keep releasing those polls.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. They're gonna help.
But as for next week, Friday's fine with me. I can never ever do Tuesday.
Never ever do what?
Tuesday.
Oh, beat that off on me.
Yeah, Tuesday is a bad day for me.
Oh yeah, Tuesday is the day of the week.
I'm free most days, but Myth, you might want to consider talking with Zeta and Maze, because I know they're trying to start up Halo game nights and stuff with people.
When you when you say Zeta, I think you're talking about Zeta, who's from the MLD.
Zeta Crossfire.
Yeah.
When you say Zeta,
Yeah.
I think of fucking
So it's like,
I haven't-
honestly, I mean, how viable is what they're trying to do?
I mean, Maze has a decent amount of people, and Zeta has a few old veterans and stuff that
Are
want
they trying to revive Battle Knights, or are they just looking to create a Halo community?
I think they're just
Battle Knights
trying
are
to-
the eventual goal.
I think they're just trying to keep it alive right now.
I don't think they're starting Battle Knights right away, but that is the eventual goal.
Is it better?
Hey, if
No,
Myth got in there, I'd join in Battle Knights. That'd be fun. Suck ass, but it'll be great.
There is an influx of people since the free-to-play event a couple weeks ago. So.
Okay, well, I'll post up a poll later tonight, and then we'll figure it out, I guess.
Yep.
Sounds good. Any questions from anybody?
Do you ever wonder over here?
Any questions from anybody?
Just completely ignore my question.
So, for completing that session, we get like 24 XP, right?
A whopping 0.
Wait, I got
unless
one.
anybody thinks they completed their goal.
We got one.
When,
Wait, I bullied people. I mean, it wasn't necessarily successful, but I bullied people.
Casey, when
The 3 bullies of the same person.
I might have succeeded in that. I know I bullied Bren a few different times. I don't remember if it was 3 different times.
You did grab a couple people.
And to varying degrees of success, though.
Yeah, I mean, they were. I don't think any of them were really. Well, I guess they were sort of successful.
You made a lot of people
One was successful.
I mean, I did get free stuff, so that's really what matters with bullying, right?
Yeah, true.
So I mean, I don't know where that is.
That also wasn't from the person that you bullied.
But that doesn't really matter. I mean, if you get free stuff, I mean, it's guaranteed definitely successful. I mean,
were you bullying or did you intimidate? Come on, now.
I mean that's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
If you're bullying someone, you're intimidating them.
I don't really feel like I just bought you drinks so you'd leave me alone.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm just saying, like, that's basically like.
On the off chance you were considering me one of the people you bullied.
No, I don't know if I really. I mean, I guess I did grasp your shoulder firmly. But...
Yeah, but I didn't really see that as bullying though. Because I see you guys as friends. That much.
Erg is friend. You come with Erg.
Where are you gonna post the recordings, or do you think you'll post them somewhere?
Oh, I definitely will. I just, I wish that, man, why did XSplit have to crash? XSplit crashed like an hour and a half into the session, so it's really,
Are you going to post them separately, or are you gonna like string them together?
I mean, I'll try and post them. I want to get with Myth and like record another. Like, basically a summary of what all happened in the first hour and a half. Yeah, just so that I can tack that on to the start of the video.
Okay.
Because otherwise it won't make any fucking sense. You'll just jump in halfway in.
I have 2 people that are interested in my D&D escapades.
Oh, well, cool.
Show them the video just to see how funny this is.
Yeah,
I think,
feel free.
I'm about 1/6 of the way to one of my goals and have made 0 progress on the other.
I completed one of my goals, but there were too many guards, and those peasants, man, they just were not savable.
All those peasants, man. Those damn fucking peasants,
Rip that awesome blacksmith. I feel bad for that guy.
I mean, I just feel bad I couldn't bully him.
He could have been the Jim of our...
he could have, but...
He's not. That should be someone's goal, to find the new Jim. You don't know who Jim is.
The new Jim.
You just know he's a badass. He's an NPC.
Yeah.
You cannot find a Jim. Jim finds you.
He also wears sunglasses.
Who the fuck is Jim? I'm so lost.
He wears sunglasses. I mean,
So
that's all you
in
need
one
to
of
know.
our previous group campaign things, Silver, were you the one running that, or was that someone else?
Yeah.
There was one of the... We had a couple, like, town guards come and help us clear out a dungeon. And one of them was a crossbowman named... And we just named him Jim. Or...
The legend.
And he, for some reason, was constantly getting hits and every now and then a crit. Like, he had like an 80% accuracy rate. It was ridiculous.
Hit, crit. And we were fighting a beholder, weren't we?
Yeah, mini beholder.
Who,
Although he was famous before then.
Yeah.
And
he helped us like fight the boss. And he lived. That's even more important. He lived. He survived the dungeon.
yeah, he was like the only guard that lived, and he just like didn't even flinch at fighting these huge monsters.
He's a god, basically. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying,
When
right?
someone asks me of stories about D&D, Jim will be one of those stories. That is a story to tell your children.
Mm. And all future
Oh, that man is
generations,
amazing.
even your grandchildren, tell them about him too.
I
Don't
wouldn't
forget
be
them.
surprised if somebody wrote an epic, the epic of Jim, telling the world of his great tales. It was tragically cut short by an arrow to the knee.
Yep.
I mean, Jim is still alive somewhere out
Late
there.
to you, Skyrim meme.
I thought that I killed him in one of the duels.
Did you?
I mean, that's non-canon.
Yeah, I know, I'm joking.
I can't recall. Actually, didn't he?
That's all non-canon.
In a story, he lost his duel. Character.
I mean,
Okay.
he absolutely lost all the duels. Just the town guard at the end.
I'm going to bed later, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sleep well. Sleep beautifully.
Casey, I'm sad.
Needs sleep.
Casey, my sadness. My
Sleep.
sadness knows no bounds.
Depending on how next session goes, it's very possible I could complete one or maybe even two of the goals.
You just gotta believe.
Depending on how next session goes, I could potentially complete one of my goals as well.
I can
That's
always
the goal.
complete any 3 of my goals in any session. It just depends on the circumstances. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put up the poll later tonight then.